A very special game in the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series tonight, and a very special pregame show.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's even dressed up. Mike Covert, I'm Bob Stevens. This is the Bridge Bowl. It's the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series game. There's a whole lot on the line, and this could be a dandy, huh?
This is going to be a dandy, and you're right. Special's just a catechism of what we're going to see tonight. And you know, the Bridge Bowl started off special a few years back, and now these teams have closed the gap in competition. And it's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, Hilton Head dominated the series very early. Bluffton has dominated the series late in huge fashion. This may be the most evenly matched of any of the Bridge Bowl, Covert Aire Bowl Series games we have ever seen.
Oh, I think so. I think so, without a doubt. You've got star-studded athletes, both sides of the ball, up and down the field. You know, as long as everybody's healthy and stays healthy, fans are going to be in for a tremendous treat.
All right, let's break it down just a little bit. Hilton Head High, of course, has had a great running performance from Khalil Lewis all season long. He is obviously the guy Bluffton's going to focus on. Can they stop it?
You know, I think the question, or the answer to that rather, is going to be, is Bluffton healthy enough to play their two big stars, the bookends, KJ Ford and Shamik Blackshear? If they do, I can see from what I've looked at this year and so forth, Hilton Head's offense may be slowed down. One of those guys isn't playing, all bets are off, because that young man from Hilton Head is fast.
Khalil Lewis is indeed fast, and Bluffton has given up some big rushing games to three guys already this season. On the other side of the ball, Bluffton just comes at you in waves and waves and waves. They don't have one-star running back. They've got maybe four who could be, including their quarterback. They are an offensive machine when they get it rolling.
Absolutely, and you know, last week I was out at Bluffton High School when they played James Island, and you're exactly right. The threats that Bluffton throws at you, it's like a never-ending tsunami of offensive power, and it just comes and comes and comes, and before you know it, they're in the end zone with 6 on the board. So you better be ready for both.
Could be a change at quarterback for Hilton Head. Aiden Haggerty about back from his broken hand. Ben Olaf, who has done such a great job in relief, actually helps Hilton Head more when he's playing safety in the defensive secondary. So Hilton Head may actually get better even by changing a quarterback that's undefeated. Yeah,
it's you know, this is the perfect setup. It really is. And Bluffton actually should be used to that. Last week when they were down 2 touchdowns, 13 points actually, it was the perfect setup. And we sat there in the end zone and watched them. That tsunami came and came, and all of a sudden they're up by 1 and win.
Score, stop, score, done.
All over. So it's the perfect setup. And you know, I wonder, Rob, is this going to come down to the kicking game? The young lady from Hilton Head has so impressed many folks. I know she's impressed me with her foot and her leg, and she can put it out there from 30 plus.
Bluffton hasn't had to kick field goals so far. We'll see how that all works out. Bluffton's played 3 games all the way to the wire this year. Hilton Head hasn't had to really go into the fourth quarter. Could that be a big difference late in this game?
I think so. You know, we're at the point in the season where, you know, now it's time to either put it all out there on the field or go back, take your toys and go home. So it's perfect. This is absolutely the perfect time, the perfect game, the perfect setup. And hey, you got 2 good-looking, perfect guys.
Well, you're all dressed up. It's not going to be meat and potatoes tonight. You're all dressed up, that's for sure.
Just for you. Just for you and the viewers.
Thank you so much. Well, Mike has kind of offered some ideas, some insight. We're going to talk to the 2 coaches. We're going to have much more coming up as our Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series continues. The big one, Bluffton and Hilton Head High.
Duck hunting season is in full swing.
Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
sly as a fox, a salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, a kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, a salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dock, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training sessions.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
I bought this. I saw it. I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time. Hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start at TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
Welcome back to our Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. Just Bridge Bowl number 2 for BJ Payne, but your team comes in 4-0. What kind of week was it? How do you feel?
It was in 2 years here now. It was the best week of practice we had. Preparation, focus, every single day was excellent. So you know, we don't know how that turns out here till about 3 hours from now. But you know, it was the best week we've had. The kids are extremely focused and looking for good things.
I was going to say sometimes that means a lot. Sometimes it doesn't mean a darn thing. Like a pitcher in a bullpen.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have the greatest week, and it seems like the kids aren't focused, and they are focused. They're just relaxed. But you know, we asked certain things out of them this week. They gave it to us. You know, they were focused and they were incredible all week long.
You didn't have to tell them anything this week, did you?
No, nothing at all. I mean, obviously they know the history. There's it's a rivalry game. It's a backyard neighborhood. It's bragging rights. And I said the other day to a reporter, if you got to give a 10-15 minute passionate pregame speech, you're in trouble for a game like this. Our kids know what's at stake and they're ready.
From a guy from Massillon High, this is McKinley. This is the big one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's from that standpoint it is. This is the one that your kids are remembered for, your program's remembered for, and obviously it's a big game for our program.
Health-wise, you're halfway through the season now. You're in pretty good shape, aren't you?
Yeah, for the most part. We have some dings here and there, and we're still not all the way at full 100% strength, but we will be. But things happen. It's high school football. I think they're pretty healthy. They got their guys back that have been hurt, and so we'll see how it plays out. We're still going to show up and play.
What's the one thing you want to take away from them today?
I think the biggest thing is just playing assignment football and defense, and not get caught up in the smoke and mirrors and all the motions and things like that. It tends to get a lot of people out of position defensively. And offensively, we have to be able to establish a run. They got two great D linemen, Shamik and KJ. Both bring different elements to the game, both very powerful and can run plays down from behind. So, we have to establish that early, and our guys have to make plays.
Folks might say you guys really haven't been tested yet into the fourth quarter. These guys have. They've had to play 3 right down to the wire. Make a difference?
I don't know. I guess in 2.5 hours we'll find out.
Good luck to you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
A great rivalry football game, this Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series Bridge Bowl, but it's kind of been the hammer and the nail. It's not so much rivalry the last few years, thanks to the job you've done, Ken Cribb, at Bluffton High. You come in this year 4-1. You were telling me on the phone that 1 might be as important as those 4.
Yeah, we learned a lot from that week. After graduating 25 seniors from last year's team, had 7 returning starters, and we lost 4 of them before the first game. So youth and inexperience, and I think that night helped them grow a bunch.
You've had seniors who have been banged up early on in this season. Are you starting to get people back?
We're getting them back. We're getting excited. We're getting close to being full strength, and you can tell on the field too.
KJ in tonight?
Not sure. Yeah. We're going to wait and play it by ear and see how it goes.
Adrenaline is an amazing thing, isn't it?
It is. It is. He wants to play badly, and we'll see. We just see how the game goes and how things play out.
What's the one thing you want to take away from them, if you can take away one thing tonight?
24 would be nice. Yeah, he's a player. Anytime he touches, he can score anytime he touches the football. But they got more than one weapon. Quarterback's doing a great job, and Frazier at receivers, a deep threat also.
You've seen a couple of good running backs already, so you guys know what you're looking at.
Yeah, the kid last week was as good a back as I've seen, and he's only a sophomore. He's got a bright future. So. Yeah, I think the games we played in the past few weeks has prepared us for tonight.
How did the team prepare for tonight this week? Good week?
Yeah, it was a great week. Actually, starting Tuesday, Wednesday, probably our 2 best practices of the year. It was real crisp, and I don't know whether it's playing Hilton Head or this great weather we've been having. So.
How about this weather? This is going to be great for football, isn't it?
This is great. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. There's beautiful blue sky, and a little breeze, cool breeze coming through. So temperature's perfect, weather's perfect.
Coach, good luck to you tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, Coach Ken Cribb of the Bluffton Bobcats. They're looking for a 6th straight win in this series. We'll have kickoff in just a moment on the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
What we have here is Chrysler 300, brand new, 3.6 Pentastar, made in the US of A. 8-speed transmission, give you 31 miles to the gallon. Best in class, 8.4 touchscreen radio, backup camera, navigation, including Beats by Dre. Come take a test drive, I'll save you $2,000. Ask for Charles Manigo.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
Everything is ruined.
It's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The Fire and Water Cleanup Team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm just in love with the flavor.
I get mine black. I don't want to take away from that pure taste.
So smooth, no bitterness. It's awesome.
There's no other taste like it.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8. Have you been in the Zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
From Hilton Head Island Community Stadium, The Nest, it's the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. Tonight, the Bridge Bowl between Hilton Head High and the Bluffton Bobcats. Bob Stevens along with Chuck Zapek on a spectacular night for high school football and what should be one spectacular game. Chuck?
I think it will be too. 8-1 is the combined record of these teams coming into tonight's game, and it's for a reason. I think they have 2 of the best coaches in South Carolina, and P.J. Payne and Ken Cribbs coaching both of these teams, and they have some outstanding athletes that will be out on the field tonight.
It has not been a great rivalry over the 9 times it has been played, though the rivalry is close. Bluffton leads at 5-4. But Hilton had won the first 4, all by double digits. Bluffton has won the last 5, all by double digits, including an 80-14 thumping of the Seahawks a year ago. How do you think that'll play tonight?
Not very well for Mr. Payne if that continues, that's for sure. Coach Payne has a much bigger and faster and stronger team. You know, he put them on a weight training program, and he's got guys that are bench pressing 300 to 400 pounds and squatting 600 pounds. This is a different team than it's been in the last 5 years, Bob.
Thomas Farrell is set to kick off for Hilton Head. It'll be Jay Middleton deep for Bluffton. Gets the ball at the 15, crosses the 20, breaks through a couple of tackles, and gets up near the 40-yard line. Bluffton with good field position to begin.
Wow, we just saw what I thought it was going to get down to in tonight's game. It's going to be a running match between Jay Middleton and then Khalil Lewis, who's just knocked them cold this year with 17 touchdowns. And you can see the moves and the shakes and the bakes that Middleton has. I'm looking for an exciting game.
Yeah, it was actually Gerald Robinson who brought back the kick, one of the up backs. Middleton was the deep back there. And now Bluffton will come to the line. Alex Davis at quarterback. A lot of misdirection, a lot of movement in the backfield for the Bluffton Bobcats. The handoff is to B.J. Hill, and Hill scoots out of bounds on the left side.
Yeah, B.J. Hill, number 5, gets a handoff on the speed sweep. It's Jay Middleton, as we mentioned, number 2 in the background, in the backfield with Gerald Robinson. The quarterback, number 4, Alex Davis. And both these teams, Bob, they run it like we call a NASCAR offense. They're up on the ball, ready to go.
Middleton with the carry. Brings up a 2nd and 6 after his gain of 4. Alex Davis handing off this time. That's the big guy, B.J. Hill, co-captain. Saw his first action of the year last week. Ran for 24 yards in his debut. As you see, B.J. Payne, the head coach of Hilton Head High.
Great tackle here. Number 40 makes the play. He comes in from his middle linebacker position, just stuffs it right up the middle.
So now a 3rd down and 5. Credit Hill with a yard there. The give this time is to Roberson, tight walking down the sidelines. That's Middleton again. They wear white on white, which now in college is not allowed. You have to wear contrasting colors.
The Seahawks are blue on blue also. And for us up here in the booth there, it is really difficult to see down on the field to watch the numbers.
Middleton does get the first down with a gain of 6. Right at the midfield stripe. A Walgreens first down for the Bluffton Bobcats. Now the give on the cutback.
I've seen this play before, Bob. That's the old Penn State snipping scissors in there.
You love that one,
Watch this on the replay.
Jay Middleton picks up 7.
Watch the one back a little inside, and then he snips it and scissors the other way.
So a 2nd down and 3. Bluffton would love to move methodically down the field. We've got an official's timeout. We've got an injured Bobcat over right in front of their bench. A Surf Pro timeout. Surf Pro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Welcome back to the Nest. Bob Stevens, Chuck Zapek, bringing you the Bridge Bowl. Boy, a lot of hype before this game as these two teams come in red hot. Bluffton at 4-1, Hilton Head 4-0, and as you heard Ken Cribb tell us before the game, he thought that 1 was as big for Bluffton as the 4. Now on 2nd down and 3. A lot of motion. They go up the middle. Within a couple of yards of the first down is B.J. Hill.
2 good inside linebackers tonight playing for the Seahawks. You have number 40, Chase Reinhardt, who made a tackle on that first series, and 34, James Wiggins. They combined and bring it down the roll carrier on that play.
3rd down and just a little more than 1. As Alex Davis checks his armband for the play. Twin set. 2 in the backfield. Working quickly. He's going to try to lob this one over, and it's complete to Jack Ernie. He's their number 1 receiver. 3 catches for 32 yards last week against James Island, and he'll get the first down here with a gain of 7.
Look how tall Aire is. It almost gets batted down at the line of scrimmage. You can have a 5'10", 5'11" quarterback, sort of like Doug Flutie back there, if you have a 6'4" receiver, and that's what Aire is. He's 6'4", makes a great target for his quarterback.
So the second first down, the second Walgreens first down for Bluffton. The give is to Hill up the middle, and there's no room at the end for B.J. Hill.
Well, once again, 34, James Wiggins comes up from his inside middle linebacker position, makes it good stuff. This is what they have to do is be able to stop this ground game, and once again, breaks up the momentum of the game with an injured Bluffton player down on the field.
That's called college prep right there. As you see the Seahawks, they're getting ready for going to college, where folks do that all the time.
Did they do that at Tulsa? I don't remember that at school.
Well, we had to make sure we had it spelled right. That was the hard part. We do have a Bobcat down on the field. Let's take a quick Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision to mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Mom calls us her dynamic duo. We turn off lights that aren't being used and other stuff. She says we're saving the planet, but we know we save her gobs of money too. We're saving energy by turning things off. What can you do? Find out at togetherwesave.com.
Have you been in the Zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
One of Bluffton's big linemen does get off the field on his own power as Alex Davis swings it out and it's dropped. Oh, it was dropped right there by big number 88 for Bluffton. Hayden Dwyer, the senior.
They throw a little bubble screen outside. He's being set up nicely.
And now that brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Bobcats. They are 4-1. They have had to play into the fourth quarter in two of the wins, besides the 23-20 loss to South Effingham. As skirting around the right-hand side is Alex Davis. Davis is going to be short of the first down, it looks like.
Look at the decision by Davis here. He gets out and uses his speed. He doesn't have anybody open, and he's now able to outrun the defender and just almost picks up the first down. But he's in 4-down territory, so I think they'll be going for this, Bob.
A gain of 9 for Alex Davis on his first carry of the game. 4th and 1 at the 25. Davis in shotgun formation as always. They give the ball this time to Middleton. Middleton around the left side gets the first down and gets out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Wow, that's track star speed there. Jay Middleton just puts on his Adidas and smokes to the outside. Watch him on this play, Bob. The play is smoked out. Seahawks haven't played very well. He just simply outruns the inside linebacker to the sideline and gets enough for a Walgreens first down.
A gain of 6. He now has 23 yards on his first 4 carries. 1st and 10 inside the 20 for the Bobcats. 8:24 left in the first. We're still scoreless. First possession of the game. Oh, big wall thrown up by the Hilton Head defense as Alex Davis tried to make some ground there.
And student body comes up and makes the tackle. This is a little disappointing to Ken Cribbs, though. That was an ill-timed play. Davis ended up eating the ball after a poor fake, and that's the reason why it got stuffed for no gain.
Jerome Maddox making the tackle. 2nd and 10. Just inside the 20. Mark it at the 19. Now they send direction one way, then another. The ball is incomplete over the middle as they tried to hit Gerald Roberson. Roberson has 6 touchdowns this season, plus a kickoff return for a score. Got open behind the linebackers. Couldn't quite hang on to the throw that was just a bit high.
He had the protection, too. Right up the middle, he takes a snap. Alex Davis takes a snap from the center. Darren Lundy, number 78, and the rest of the team blocked and gave him time to throw. Just a little bit mistimed.
So on 3rd and 10, Alex Davis checking over to the sidelines. Now checks his wristband to call it out for the rest of the team. Little pitch back. It's B.J. Hill, or no, it's not. It's one of the ends on a little end around there. That's Terrence Hayward. Hayward, just a sophomore. He gains about 3, maybe 3.5, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Watch the play in the secondary. Number 7, Nick Cooper comes up, forces the man inside, and makes a great knee-high level tackle. Way to go, Nick.
So now 4th down and 6. Back to throw, Davis. Looking for his receiver over inside the 10-yard line. It's incomplete. So Hilton Head has held and dodged the first bullet fired by the Bluffton Bobcats. The 4-0 Seahawks, 4-0 for the first time in nearly a quarter century, will take over deep in their own end. They'll start from the 15. Been a lot of speculation this week over who B.J. Payne would start at quarterback. Would it be the sophomore Aiden Haggerty, who has been coming back from a broken hand, or would it be the senior Ben Olaf, who has been 3-0 as a starting pitcher? And it is going to be Olaf to begin the game. Poona Ford back in the backfield as well. And there's Khalil Lewis. He has been toting the mail for Hilton Head all season long, picks up about 3. He is just a little more than 200 yards away from 1,000. And we are only playing the 5th game of the season.
17 touchdowns. And speaking to Coach Payne before the game, he was telling me that he bench presses 360 pounds and squats 640 pounds.
Now Olaf with Aaron Frazier in motion. Hands it off to Khalil Lewis. Bouncing outside across the 20, across the 25-yard line. 25 would be a 1st down, and it looks like that's what Khalil Lewis has for Hilton Head.
Well, I tell you what, he keeps running. I guess he might find himself in a blue and white uniform next year, too, for Penn State. This is a heck of a run. Watch him on the outside, just outrun everybody, stiff arms him, and steps out of bounds. Nicely done.
So that's 11 yards and 2 carries for Khalil Lewis. A 1st down for Hilton Head at the 26. Olaf headed right, going to keep it. And Olaf has had some good success running the football. Picking his spots, kind of the zone read.
Well, there's the down the line option. See him come right down the line, and he sees that the pitch man is taken, and wisely he chooses to turn up and gets what he can out of the play. Well defensed by the Bluffton defense.
Got maybe a yard, 2nd and 9. Now Lewis off left tackle, and he is met by a host of Bluffton Bobcats. Big on making the tackle there, T.J. Ferguson, a sophomore inside linebacker. There's Ken Cribb. What a job he has done in his 4th season now.
Here's this NASCAR offense, up over the ball again.
3rd down and about 8, as Lewis got only 1 that time. Averaging 11 yards a carry. He has 4 yards a carry in his 3 carries so far. Olaf's going to throw this one. Throws it behind Aaron Frazier. Frazier asking for the ball, maybe asking for a little help from the referee as well. Didn't get either one. Terrence Hayward, the cornerback, making the play on defense for Hilton Head. So the Seahawks will have to punt. Thomas Farrell back in punt formation. And back to return it is Jay Middleton for Bluffton. Very high kick. Takes 1 hop and heads back Hilton Head's way. So a good job by Justin Morrow to knock it down right there. But Bluffton will take over at their own 39-yard line. So each team has thrown a punch. Hilton Head took a big punch from Bluffton, stopping them inside the 20. And then after a first down, Bluffton's defense stiffens.
Well, unfortunately, they didn't get what they wanted, which was a first down. They were able to give that defense a little bit of a rest. They played a heck of a first series, Bob, as you well described.
Now the Bluffton Bobcats, as we mentioned, 4-1. They've won 3 straight. They have won 5 consecutive Bridge Bowl games. They lead the series 5-4. Alex Davis fakes a couple of handoffs, then throws over to the middle, and he's got a man open. That's Jack Aire. And Aire for first down yardage up across midfield.
That's what we were talking about, Bob, before the game. You can have a short quarterback like this, but if you have tall receivers in possession down football, which this is, just a hook pattern right in the middle, he's the open man in front of the smaller safety.
Gain of 14. 1st and 10 Bobcats. Now again throwing it over the middle, and has got a man open. Rolling it down inside the 30-yard line. That's Gerald Roberson. Boy, Bluffton just brings so many weapons to the table. That was a gain of about 17.
The chain gang is having tough time keeping up with Coach Ken Cribb's offense.
So a first down now at the 31. This time they do give it to Jay Middleton, and sniffing it out in a hurry. Hilton Head's Nick Cooper, the senior cornerback, comes up and makes the play, and Jay Middleton is thrown back for a loss of 7.
Coach Payne's the defensive coordinator, the head coach for the Seahawks. He's got to be real proud of Nick Cooper playing that block, staying at home, and catching that almost like a reverse. The senior, 6 feet, 190 pounds, makes a great open field tackle.
So second down, actually about 18, loss of 8. Davis fakes the pitch, comes up high and throws it over the head of Chance Murphy, a senior who is 6'5", rangy wide receiver.
Well, that's what we were saying, Bob. You can have these tall receivers. You can see how much bigger he is than the defenders. Put it up there and let him go up and get it. And just a little bit out of his reach.
Double covered on the play as well, so now 3rd and 18. As you see, the Bobcats all looking over at the coaching staff.
That front line's got to get a little more pressure in there. Kalen Ford, number 2, 57, Marcus Merritt, and Curtis Johnson, 78. They got to get in there on this play.
And we've had a timeout called by the Bluffton Bobcats on 3rd and 18. They're going to think about it. We're going to take a break. A Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. We are scoreless in Hilton Head.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, Kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be my salty dog? Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be my salty dog?
Welcome back to the Covert Aire Bridge Bowl. Covert Aire has an always commitment. They're always available for their customers and for the community. Check them out online at 911covertair.com. Pass over the middle, it's juggled and nearly picked off. Intended for Jack Aire and nearly picked off by Hilton Head's P.J. Franklin.
Pretty good job by the secondary here. You can see 4 players surrounding the ball. Davis eyed down his receiver.
They properly identify the guy who almost came up with it. It was Jeremiah Maddox, 28 instead of 22. So the Bobcats will now be forced to punt. Jack Aire back in punt formation. And he booms this one. Down inside the 20, where it is fair caught by Aaron Frazier, and Hilton Head will take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, they got what they needed, was another stop, Bob. Now to give that defense a little bit of rest, hopefully for the Seahawks, they'll be able to get up over the ball and generate some first downs. Speaking with the offensive coordinator for Hilton Head High, Steve Fuller, he said what they want to do is run the ball tonight as much as possible, and that's not a bad option when you got Khalil Lewis in the backfield.
They have it all at New River Auto Mall, over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. The one location for Hilton Head to hand the ball has been to Khalil Lewis all season long. He's loose across midfield, across the 30, across the 20, finally pushed out of bounds, I think. Now the referee says touchdown.
It is.
Khalil Lewis goes 87 yards for a score. We do have an official, though, now who is signaling that he was pushed out of bounds at the 10.
What an effort by Khalil Lewis. A great story. Comes from a background that really that he needed to determine for himself that he was going to make it, and he's made it in here right now. What a great effort by the young man, and he just steps out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
And now we see a penalty flag all the way back at the 14-yard line, and they may lose all of this.
What a turn of events.
Oh, my.
Well, it gives us a chance to talk about the referees since the camera is on them, Bob. Tonight, the referee is Terry Wright from Branson, South Carolina. The umpire is Darren Vaughn, been doing this for 26 years out of Waterbury. Tony Burton out of Beaufort is 34 years as an official. The line judge is David Collins, 25 years out of Charleston. And the linesman Dennis Thompson Jr. out of Barnville, 28 years doing tonight's game. That's a lot of experience out in the field.
Offside is the call against Hilton Head. So wipe out the 87-yard touchdown, wipe out the 77-yard play to the 10, and put Hilton Head back inside its own 10-yard line. B.J. Payne calling a timeout. He wants a piece of the guys in stripes. We're going to take a quick break right here. A Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. We'll be back in a moment.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Flu shots are now available at every Walgreens store every day. At Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. B.J. Payne wants to get his point across, also wants to get Khalil Lewis a little rest after that timeout. 3:42 left in the first quarter. The give is to Lewis off right tackle, and he bulls his way up to near the original line of scrimmage. Remember, it was 1st and 15 after the penalty.
He follows the blocks of number 66, Jerome Maddox, who's going both ways tonight. And 52, Brian Perdue, the right guard, leads the way for Khalil Lewis.
Gain of 5, so it's 2nd and 10 now. Keeping the ball is Olaf after faking the pitch, and he'll pick up a couple of yards. Bluffton might gladly over-pursue a little bit, Chuck, and let Olaf carry the football because they do not want to see the ball in Lewis's hands.
Well, you can see that with the defender in the secondary running up the defensive halfback and running right for Lewis, forcing Davis to pull the ball, Olaf to pull the ball down and run it himself.
Gain of 2, it's 3rd and 8. Now the give is to Lewis, tries to bounce it outside, and instead he gets bounced to the turf by Bluffton's T.J. Ferguson.
He comes pretty close to breaking this, Bob. Just almost comes out of the tackle there. That's the same play that he ran for that 88-yard run that got called back.
Gain of 4 for Lewis. 5 carries for 21 yards unofficially.
This is an area now in 4th down where the Seahawks have suffered a little bit this year in their punting game.
Thomas Farrell back at his own 5. And again for Bluffton, Jay Middleton is deep. Now Hilton Head showing a different formation. Guys spread out all over the field, and finally a timeout called by Hilton Head. They were trying to rattle the Bluffton Bobcats a little bit. So the second timeout called by the Hilton Head Seahawks. We'll be back in a moment. A Serve Pro timeout, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. Scoreless in the first quarter.
On WHHI Sports TV.
I don't know how it happened, but it's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The fire and water cleanup team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Thomas Farrell's kick goes across the 50-yard line, but then like Chuck Zapek's sandwich, it backs up just a little bit. And the Bobcats will take over just barely on their side of the 50. 1st and 10, just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We've got a dandy on our hands. Scoreless so far. We expect it to be an explosive kind of game. Both teams have shown a couple of flashes of it, but nobody has crossed the goal line. Bobcats with the ball on their own 48. Alex Davis at quarterback. Scoots it out to Jay Middleton. Wow. And Middleton picks up about 4.
On the replay here, watch number 7 at the top of the screen for the Seahawks in a dark blue jersey, how he stretches it out and forces the runner to cut inside and ends up making a tackle. That's great technique by the outside corner.
2nd down and 6. Middleton with just 20 yards rushing in 6 carries so far. Low snap, but right up the middle goes B.J. Hill, and Hill is close to the first down. It looks like he's just a little bit short. It'll bring up a 3rd and just short of 1.
Nick Cooper is on tackles inside. He's on tackles outside, along with 42 this time. That's Mike Ruth playing inside the linebacker. The junior teams up with Nick Cooper and make the tackle.
3rd and 1, as you mentioned, likely 4-down territory anytime they're across midfield. So a couple of shots here for the Bobcats. Will they need them? Jay Middleton's not going to need it. He's across the 30. Got a little open field down to the 20 and then finally pushed out of bounds by Aaron Frazier. But a big first down for the Bobcats.
Well, there's that scissors play again. It's a Walgreens first down all the way down at about the 15-yard line, Bob, but they run the scissors, a dive into the fullback, and then hands it off to Middleton. Number 2 kind of scoots down the left side to the sideline for that Walgreens first down.
A gain of 27 for Jay Middleton. A first down now at the Hilton Head 16. Davis pumps once, then goes to a wide open receiver in the corner. Touchdown, Bobcats.
That flag on the field, Bob. I think it was a little motion. I saw it. I think you saw it too. This one's probably coming back.
Could have been. Laquan Washington was wide open for the play, but it looks like it's coming back.
Nice job by Alex Davis on that touchdown. It's going to get called back. Watch him as he fakes the throw to the inside. The back bites on it, and then he holds it a little bit longer and throws it to the outside for the touchdown.
Yeah, there was a little movement in that offensive line. More than a little movement. In fact, I believe they're going to call holding because they've brought him all the way back to the 25-yard line. So it is 1st and 20 now for Bluffton. I thought it was just a motion penalty. But holding, Davis rolls to his left. He's in trouble and brought down. Poona Ford with the sack. The big senior who is on his way to Louisville next year makes the big play there on Alex Davis.
6 feet, 290 pounds. Jumps, gets in there as 42. Ruth makes him pull the ball down, and Ford completes the play with the big sack.
A loss of 8 for Alex Davis. So now they are a 2nd and 28 as the clock runs down to end the first quarter. It's been an exciting one. The Covert Aire Bridge Bowl is scoreless after 1 here in Hilton Head on WHHI Sports.
I bought this. I saw it, I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time, hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start a TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm just in love with the flavor.
I get mine black. I don't want to take away from that pure taste.
So smooth, no bitterness. It's awesome.
There's no other taste like it.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8.
Welcome back to the Nest, a scoreless first quarter. Now, Bluffton High on a 2nd and 28 over the middle, and then the hook and ladder play, and Bluffton makes a few extra yards. Terrence Hayward ends up with the football after Ernie catches it over the middle.
Good time to call it, too, and a changeover here. When you reverse it, nice call by Ken Cribbs to run the hook and ladder. Well executed. Once again, number 14, Ernie, is using his 6'5" frame for that possession catch, and then tossing it back to the crossing wide receiver.
He's caught 3 now. It's still 3rd down, but now only 13 after the pickup of 15. Rolling right is Davis. Is he going to keep it? Yes, he is. Dancing inside the 15 to about the 14. They needed to get to the 6 for a first down, and it'll be 4th down for the Bobcats. We'll see if they bring their kicker, Ken Mayo, in. The junior has 45-yard range, according to Coach Ken Cribb. 4th down and about 7.
Well, you got to be on your toes here. He is that on the field, lining up for an attempted field goal. But as you know, Bluffton does run a lot of trick plays out of this formation. They'll shift into a more standardized field goal position in a second, and instead, yeah, there they go.
Ken Mayo, a junior, will try the field goal. It's a 30-yard attempt. It is up. It is good. So Ken Mayo and Bluffton score first, a 30-yard field goal with 11:06 left to play. The Bobcats lead it 3-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
Welcome back to the Covert Aire Bridge Bowl. Bob Stevens, Chuck Zapek, watching Bluffton score first to take a 3-0 lead on Hilton Head early in the second quarter. And for the first time in the game, the Seahawks will be accepting a kickoff. Aaron Frazier had an 80-yard kickoff return for a touchdown against Battery Creek a couple of weeks ago. Mayo kicks it high and kicks it away from Frazier. He kicks it to Justin Morrow. Morrow trying to find some room down the left sideline, and he is collared inside his own 20-yard line. Good pursuit by the Bluffton Bobcats.
Yeah, it was a good kick, too. They caught him in a left return. He caught the ball in the right hash. Unfortunately, you got to be able to convert a left return to a right return. Otherwise, you're running too far across the field, and that's what happens here. You can see the wedge sets up over all the way in the left. Way too long for that play to develop, and that's the reason why he finds himself inside the 20-yard line.
So let's explain. That's not the kick returner's fault. It was a left return, and that's where all his blockers were. He had nobody helping on the right side.
Well, the middle wedge man's got to call it.
Right. I mean, the guys up front have got to help him. Yeah.
He's got to call it, and he's got to say, go right.
Ben Olaf at quarterback, giving it to Khalil Lewis, right up the middle, and only a gain of a couple to near the 20.
That's a strong inside linebacker that makes a tackle in there. You got a couple of them there in Alex Waddell, number 16, Sheldon Smith, number 11, and Herbert Days, number 15. That's a tough crew for Bluffton.
Gain of just 1. Olaf bringing it outside where it is caught by Jakari Aiken. And Aiken with the first reception of a pass for the Seahawks in the game. They haven't had the ball much. Picks up about 6 to bring up a 3rd and 3.
Real important for them to get a first down here, Bob. The defense just can't go back on the field after a 3 and out.
So now on 3rd down and 3. The give again is to Khalil Lewis. Lewis up near the marker, but he would appear to be just a little bit short. Ooh, tough situation here.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for it.
You want to turn momentum. You've got the big home crowd here.
Yeah, they're bringing forward number 2.
Yeah. Bring Puna Ford in as the big fullback. Looks like Hilton Head's going to take a timeout here. We've got a Serve Pro timeout at the Covert Air Bridge Bowl. Serve Pro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
What we have here, brand new 2013 Dodge Charger, 25 miles MPG, V8 with fuel-saving technology, paddle shifters, best-in-class 8.4 touchscreen radio, including backup camera, navigation, and Bluetooth. Come ask for Charles Manigo. I'll save you $2,000 off this vehicle.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
Timeout was not charged to Hilton Head. They made it a measurement, less than a yard to go. The give to big Puna Ford, and Puna gets the first down. Up across the 30-yard line. Oh, you're bringing some tonnage in right there.
6'1", 290 pounds. How do you like this one? Oh, wow. He spins, takes a hit, and he's able to keep his balance and twist up over the 30-yard line. What an effort.
First down at the 31 for Hilton Head. Olaf with nobody else in the backfield trying to swing it out to Khalil Lewis, and it's a bit over his head. There's B.J. Payne. Still has the tiger he was given at birth in Massillon, Ohio. They do that to all the new babies in Massillon. They get a little tiger, stuffed tiger cub. They love their football up there. Swing pass out to Khalil Lewis, but he doesn't hang on. And now it'll be 3rd and 10 for Hilton Head on the incompletions.
And that was Shamik Blackshear, number 7. He's headed to University of South Carolina in 2 more years. They didn't even get a check block on him. He came straight ahead. It was a screen. Unfortunately, he upset the timing.
You know, my guess is he's going to have to change his number if he goes to USC. Olaf gets hit as he throws. Ball is up in the air. Batted around by a couple of Bluffton Bobcats before it finally falls to the turf. Sheldon Smith, the safety, getting his hands on it first.
It looks like number 70, Julian Lee, came from the right side this time. And he's the one that put the hit on Olaf just as he released the ball.
So after the first down on a 4th and 1, Hilton Head incompletes 3 straight passes, and Thomas Farrell will be back to punt. From his 20, little pressure on him. Wobbles, but this time he gets the roll. Down inside the 30, down to near the 25-yard line. Bluffton will take over at their own 26, leading by a count of 3-0. You know, Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay, a great sponsor of our Covert Air High School Football Bowl Series. And come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at the South Beach Marina and get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory. Or you can get it anytime at saltydog.com. Lava Fitness, reach your peak at 24, or Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. Puna Ford with the penetration there, and down goes Alex Davis.
We got one player from the other Bluffton heading to the University of South Carolina, Puna Ford heading to Louisville, and you can see why. Playing both sides of the line of scrimmage, there's a fullback and a nose tackle, comes up with a big sack.
That's his 2nd sack of Alex Davis, loss of about 5. 2nd and 15 for the Bobcats. Now the give right up the middle to B.J. Hill, and Hill cracks out over the 25 to about the 28-yard line. He'll pick up 7.
Well, Bob, you can see a big difference this year from last year of the size and strength, particularly of the linebackers for the Seahawks. That strength program that Coach Payne has put in the offseason is paying off big dividends tonight.
Third down, about 7 for the Bobcats. They lead 3-0. Fake to the fullback, give to the other back, coming around the end and around the right-hand side and getting the first down. Good run by Gerald Roberson, the senior.
Oh, they fake the ball up inside to Jay Middleton, then they give it to Robinson, and he kind of dips and shifts and gets himself over for a Walgreens first down.
Gain of 9 for Roberson on his first carry of the game. Now the give is to Hill. We're trying to bounce it out. He does. Spins around, finally taken down, but not until he gets 15 yards and a first down.
Yeah, they're running up behind the big right side for that Bluffton offense. Behind 52, Dylan Wilson and Josh Darrell, number 55. They're leading the way for him. You can watch it here inside and see the big block by number 75. Puts a good block out there.
Love the way Hill picked his spots. This is just his second game this year. He was hurt early in the season with a high ankle sprain in the season opener. Finally played last week and is having an impact this week. The fake pitch, trying to wheel it out, and it is caught by Laquan Washington inside the Hilton Head 40, near first down yardage. Looks like they'll call it a gain of 8. And bring up a 2nd and 2.
Bob, I tell you, if I was a middle linebacker playing for the Seahawks, it's dizzying out there. There's so many fakes and misdirection. You really have to focus on your keys and stay at home.
So now on 2nd and 2, the give up the middle to Roberson. Roberson's got running room. He's busted open across the 10, 5, touchdown Bluffton. I see no flags.
Well, that's a shame for the Seahawks, but you can see what happened. Bluffton's wearing them down with their size and their speed at the skilled positions, and you can see why they call running back a skilled position. Number 3, Gerald Robinson, makes a great move, uses track speed to get to the outside, and he's in there for 6 points.
34-yard touchdown makes it 9-0. Now Mayo on for the extra point, although they're going to flip it out to the side and go for 2, and they make it. So there's the trickeration out of the Bluffton Bobcat offense. Jay Middleton gets the 2-point conversion. And it is now 11-0 in favor of the Bobcats.
Well, Coach Cribbs knows when to call that play, I'll tell you. When he's got you back on your heels, that's a great call.
We'll take a break after the touchdown. Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series continues from Hilton Head High. It's 11-0 Bluffton.
On WHHI Sports TV.
The kickoff back to Aaron Frazier, who struggles with it down inside his own 5-yard line. He's in trouble now, trying to find some running room and gets it out to the 15. Aaron Frazier, like he had a magnet on the other side, and now we see a late flag thrown after the play went out of bounds. Ken Cribb, what a job he has done in 4 years at Bluffton High. Took him to the state finals 2 years ago, took him to the state final 4 a year ago. Apparently a personal foul call might be against the Seahawks, which would bring them deep into their own territory. Yep, personal foul against the Seahawks. 6:26 left before halftime. at least the part of the Seahawk team that is the freshest, the offense, is on the field because Bluffton has just worn them out defensively. Olaf gives it to Khalil Lewis. Slow developing play. Lewis finally tripped up as he gets up across the 10, and boy, his forehead went right into the ground in a hurry.
He'll be all right.
Yep.
This is a good run just to get to where he got. He almost skips over that low tackle.
We have him unofficially 8 carries for 30 yards, and we have a timeout on the field.
I think it's Lewis down there.
Yeah, it's Khalil Lewis. I think he took a bump on the head, and it was as much trying to make that hurdle, but he took a header, and we will take a quick ServPro timeout. ServPro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hey, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
I'm drinking Dunkin'.
Definitely Dunkin'.
It's always Dunkin'. Nothing but Dunkin'.
It tastes awesome. It's my absolute favorite.
I run on Dunkin'.
America runs on Dunkin' Coffee.
Visit your locally owned and operated Dunkin' Donuts on Hilton Head, in Beaufort, and off of I-95 at Exit 8.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Washing machine? Technology. It's not really my strong suit, but I get by. Figured out how to program my thermostat, and that saves me $280 a year. Just by pushing a few buttons. Not bad, huh? What can you do? Find out at togetherwesave.com.
Khalil Lewis is okay, and in fact, okay enough to come out under his own power. Hilton Head will take him out for a play at least. James Wiggins gets the call, 34. Lewis wears 24, and now they'll switch jobs again as Wiggins picks up about 3 and brings up a third and about 6. Now Ben Olaf looks around, then throws the wide pass to Aaron Frazier, who makes his first catch of the game, but slips and falls. And it'll be a 4th down for Hilton Head, and still about 4 to go.
And he run a little bubble screen out there. Unfortunately, Frazier loses his footing after making a couple nice dodges on the defensive halfback. And this forces the Seahawks into a punting situation again, Bob. And that doesn't look good. 3 and out. And you got a tiring defense out there that's coming out they'll be out in the field in another play.
And a Bluffton team with plenty of time. More than 5 minutes left in the first half. Snap is low. Farrell gets it off. They're going to let it hit, and it takes a Hilton Head roll across midfield to the 45-yard line, where Bluffton will take over on top by an 11-0 score, getting the football back. Stokes Brown Toyota of Bluffton, where you'll truly have an exceptional experience. It's time to drive a Toyota.
The offensive line for Bluffton consists of 78, Darren Lundy at center, Taylor Gordon, 72, Luke Maven, number 51. And at the other side of the ball, right guard Josh Stower, 55, and Dylan Wilson, is the right tackle, doing the heavy work inside, Bob.
Josh Darrell, that left guard, one of their captains for tonight's game. Davis looks over the middle to Ernie, and Ernie's got it at the 30 in full stride. Down to the 10, down to the 5, he will score. 55-yard pitch and catch from Alex Davis to Jack Ernie, and Bluffton's on top 17-0.
Well, Bobby, you almost feel it up here in the booth. You can see the air came out of the balloon. Just a little too much time out on the field without enough rest. Well executed by Davis. Throws the ball, lofts it downfield. Ernie makes a great catch, and look at the speed that he's got. He uses it, straight arm, and he makes it into the end zone. Nice job.
Bluffton, as they always do, lining up away from the football, as Ken Mayo appears to be ready to kick it. But you remember last time, the center snapped it over and they went for 2. Now they'll set up for the conventional single point.
Bob Ernie's only a junior, too. He's got another year next year.
Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:44 left before halftime, the Bluffton Bobcats have taken the lead of 18-0 over Hilton Head. We'll be back in just a moment. 18-0 Bluffton.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Back at the nest, Hilton Head down 18-0 as Mayo's deep kickoff is taken by Frazier at the 5, trying to set up the left return. He's up to the 15, the 20, dancing around at the 20-yard line and stopped there. That's where the Seahawks will set up with 4.5 minutes left before halftime.
That Seahawk offense has not gotten a first down the last 3 tries, Bob.
Covert Aire has an always commitment. They're always available for their customers and for the community. Check them out online at 911covertaire.com. And New River Auto Mall. They have it all at the New River Auto Mall. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. The Hilton Head offense back on the field, now down 18-0. No reason at this point to get away from the original game plan, which was to get the ball to Khalil Lewis. Ben Olaf trying to keep it up the middle, and there is no room there. In fact, maybe a loss of 1.
They're trying to follow the block of number 66, Jerome Maddox, who's going both ways. He's also a captain for the Seahawks.
2nd and 11. Now Olaf rolling right and throwing and caught. The reception made by Hilton Head's Jakari Aiken, his 2nd catch of the game. It's up across the 30, and that's enough for a first down. A Walgreens first down for the Seahawks.
A good job that time by Olaf. He takes out a little bit like a half sprint, gets his feet underneath him. He's able to fire a strike.
Gain of 12. Now the give up the middle for the Seahawks to Khalil Lewis, who has been pretty much bottled up. He hit the home run touchdown, the 89-yarder, and had it called back. He has just 34 yards then officially here in the first half. 2nd and 6. Olaf trying to find a receiver. Frazier on the other side, and one-hopped it.
That's the bubble screen to the wide side of the field that they're trying to set up again. This time it goes incomplete.
Would that be popping the bubble then on the bubble screen? 3rd down and 6 for the Seahawks, who look a bit demoralized here late in this first half. It was scoreless at the end of the quarter, but it's 18-0, and that one's picked off. And going toward the house for Bluffton, finally knocked out at about the 3-yard line, is Liam Finn, a senior playing linebacker, outside linebacker. He really read that pass play well.
Well, this is what film study you spent all week, and he sees it. That's his man in the flat, and he's able to jump it and almost goes into the house.
Olaf makes the touchdown saving tackle, but now with 3:25 left in the first half, Bluffton, they're not just knocking at the door, they are banging on it inside the 5-yard line. Alex Davis setting up. BJ Payne is on the field, and we've had a timeout called by Hilton Head, but a flag was also thrown. BJ Payne's getting in a few faces here.
Yeah, he is too. He's a little upset over his goal line defense. He didn't have
11 on the field. Yep. Let's take a quick break right now as Hilton Head tries to gather its composure with 3:25 left, down 18-0.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Yeah, it's a big
Cleanup's already underway.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The disaster recovery team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. First down from inside the 10-yard line. Actually inside the 5, down around a 1.5 yard line. Davis keeps it, dances back. They keep him out of the end zone on first down. Good defensive play there by the Seahawks, James Wiggins.
He did too. He stayed at home here. They run that little crossbuck action inside. They fake it to lead action. Davis keeps it himself. He can't find a hole. 42 holds. Mike Ruth holds up his part of the deal. Is able to force it back inside.
Second down now and goal. Low snap, but it is handed to Roberson, and he will dance into the end zone. Touchdown, Bluffton, and we've got a flag thrown late. And it looks like it is against Bluffton.
Yeah, you can see the hold. In the replay, you'll see it. Left defensive end getting dragged down to the ground here. You'll see it there at the top of your screen. See how he just that's actually 7 that gets thrown down to the ground. Cooper's been making plays all night, number 7, for the Seahawks. This time, when they order to get rid of him, they got to grab him and throw him to the ground, and that's the reason why the ball is being marched back 15 yards or 10 yards.
So now a second and goal from outside the 10 and about the 11.5. As Davis checks his armband. 2:52 left before halftime. Davis rolls left, throws it over the middle, and trying to hit one of his 2 big receivers. That was Jack Ernie who caught the touchdown.
Yeah, look, the hit he takes from 66 up here, right at the end of the throw. And he gets popped pretty good. Gets rid of the ball, looking for Ernie over the middle.
Good defensive play by Aaron Frazier, Hilton Head's 6'5" wide receiver, who also plays some DB. That's a jump ball almost, those 2 guys at 6'5". Third and goal from the 12. As the Bobcats try to drive another nail into this one. Davis is sacked. Waited just a little bit too long, and making the defensive play was Michael Ruth, the junior.
Yeah, Michael Ruth really lays the leather to him. He uses his 6'1", 170-pound frame to just slam him to the ground.
He was unblocked, and now it'll be 4th and goal from about the 18. And Mayo will come in to try a field goal of 35 yards. He made a 30-yarder if they kick the field goal. You'll love it how Ken Cribb always makes it interesting. Bad snap, or the snap is fumbled and sacked. Hilton Head makes a defensive stand as Bluffton had a 1st and goal at the 2-yard line, and the Seahawks turn them back.
Wow, talk about dodging a bullet.
That was a howitzer, and they dodged it. Great defensive play, and again, that was Cooper making the play for Hilton Head.
Great defensive plays tonight by Cooper, number 7, also 42, Mike Ruth. They've been on numerous tackles. You can see that they've been well coached.
Now the Seahawks, with just a little more than 2 minutes left in the half, need to make something happen offensively.
Well, they got
Poona Ford is in the backfield along with Khalil Lewis. Ford there to block as Olaf gets it to Frazier. That is the first time, just the second time the 2 of them have hooked up in this game. But it almost moves the chains after a gain of 9.
Nice call by Coach Payne. Put Ford back there. That just gives your team a little bit of a lift. Get the big guy in there.
It takes the pressure off your quarterback, too. Olaf will keep it himself. He'll get the first down up to the 45-yard line.
And look who they run behind on this. Number 2, you'll see him. He doesn't do much other than kind of, opens up the highway.
Get in the way. That's all he's got to do. Duck in behind him. First down at the 45 for Hilton Head, and we've got whistles blowing all over the field before the snap.
Wow.
We've got a timeout called by Bluffton. as they will regroup for just a moment. A Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro Beaufort County helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. 18-0 Bluffton.
On WHHI Sports TV.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor. And patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets. And only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe at the South Beach Marina, or get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory, or anytime at saltydog.com. Hilton Head now with 1st and 10 on their own 45. Minute 42 left before halftime. Down 18-0, but trying to turn momentum. Olaf goes deep, and it is not a catch by Frazier. The Hilton Head crowd hoping for a pass interference call. Olaf's throw was a little bit behind Frazier, and he kind of ran through the defensive back going back to get the ball.
It was a well-thrown ball. This is called the outside shoulder where he puts it. Unfortunately, the receiver looks inside. If he looked outside, he would have gotten the call. He looked the wrong way.
Now the give to Khalil Lewis. Lewis trying to find some open ground. You know who he reminds me of? I finally figured out who Khalil Lewis, the running style. Marcus Allen.
Yeah.
Very straight up and down, and yet he just kind of glides, and he's at full speed in about 2 steps. Gain of 6 for Lewis. It'll be 3rd and 4. Lewis is getting the backfield of Bluffton and moves it down to the 40-yard line. So 15 yards in 2 carries, just like that for Khalil Lewis. He now has 49 yards in the first half in 11 carries. He's averaging 11 yards a carry this year. 1st and 10, Hilton Head, just outside a minute to go. A Walgreens first down as Olaf moves it to Frazier. Frazier is wrestled out of bounds, or rather that is Jakari Aiken, who makes his 3rd catch of the game. And Aiken will move the chains after a gain of 15.
And this all started by putting number 2, Puna Ford, in there at fullback, act as protection for the quarterback. For Olaf, it's paying off.
Just under a minute now left in the first half. Ball at the 25-yard line of Bluffton. To give to Khalil Lewis, trying to find some room left. Hurdles one Bluffton defender, then loses the football, but then picks it back up. He's down at the 15-yard line, very close to a first down.
This is a great show by both those players. Number 2, Puna Ford. Watch him, Puna throw the block, and then he hurdles. And I'm sorry, we don't get it on the replay. It's a shame. But it was a great athletic move by Khalil Lewis and Puna Ford.
It is a first down after the gain of 10. Now Olaf swinging it out to Frazier, who didn't bring it with him. Aaron Frazier started to run forward before he caught the bubble screen, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
They've been trying to set up that play all night. That's about the 4th time that they run it, Bob. Unfortunately, they've not had good timing or good execution.
47 seconds left. Olaf hands it to Lewis. Lewis got some room off left tackle. Moves it down inside the 10 to about the 5.
Yeah, they don't have any timeouts left, so they got to line up over the ball. The clock will stop if they make a first down, but it keeps
Gain of
running.
about 6. 30 seconds and counting now. Olaf looks over the middle. Caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jakari Aiken scores for Hilton Head, and 5 minutes ago it was about to become 25-0, and we've got a football game now as Hilton Head scores in the final minute of the first half.
More than a football game, we got ourselves a quarterback in Ben Olaf as he leads his team down the field, Bob, for that game-changing momentum type of feel.
Now Savannah Ryer on for the extra point. Bad snap, and the holder has to just fall on it. That's Ben Olaf. All he could do was fall on it. Savannah Ryer does not get a shot to kick the extra point. And Bluffton leads it 18-6 with 25 seconds left here in the first half. Let's take a quick break.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Back at the nest, the Covert Aire Bridge Bowl. Thomas Farrell kicks it high, short, and it is covered by the Bluffton Bobcats. Not really an onside kick. They just didn't want those burners from the Bluffton kick return team to run it back. Addison Prater, a sophomore linebacker, covers it up. And Bluffton will have 57 yards to traverse in just over 25 seconds.
A little bit of a pooch kick. Good call by Coach Payne. Gives you an opportunity. First of all, you don't get the big run back against you, and second of all, you got a chance to get down there and recover the ball. You can call a fair catch on that too if you're the offensive lineman.
Alex Davis at quarterback. Back to throw. He's going for the home run and throws it over the outstretched hands of Chance Murphy, a 6'5" senior. They just stamp them out over in Bluffton. 6'5" receivers with good hands. They've got about 3 of them on this team.
It's called the basketball team, Bob. Come on out to be a wide receiver.
Second down and 10. 19 seconds left. The give is to Roberson, and he gets out to near midfield. Gain of about 6. No, that's Hill, rather, the fullback. Unofficially, we have him with 36 yards. So now a third down and 3 for the Bobcats.
Well, Bob, what I would run on this is, it's just the old London Tower throw where you kind of run a dash, quarterback drops straight back, and you kind of pin down the defensive end, have him spin out and throw the ball all the way downfield.
How many of these guys
can ring the bell?
How many of these guys have been to London? Come on.
Try to ring the bell.
Flu shots are now available at every Walgreens store. Every day at Walgreens, there is a way to stay well. We have a full house here in Hilton Head as you see the cheerleaders, and you see the Bridge Bowl trophy, the Covert Aire Bridge Bowl trophy that will be handed to the winning team at the end of tonight's game. Right near midfield. Bluffton with the football, 9 seconds left. Good chance to try the Hail Mary play. That's what those of us who never have been to London call it. The pitch back to the second quarterback. That's Terrence Hayward, and he has met in the backfield and met hard by Poona Ford. And that will end the first half. It's been an interesting first half. Scoreless first quarter. Bluffton appeared to take control, led 18-0, and was down near the goal line to maybe put a final nail in the coffin. Hilton Head held and came down and scored themselves. We're at halftime, 18-6. Bluffton leads Hilton Head.
On WHHI Sports TV.
We're here with BJ going into the second half just about, and Bobcats leading the Seahawks 18-6. BJ, is this where you expected to be at this point in the game?
No, we've made some errors defensively and gave them a couple plays shouldn't have had. Obviously, we can't get a call. We had a 75-yard run called back, and but this is why you play 48 minutes. We got 2 more quarters to play.
Absolutely. So can you tell me exactly what you expect out of the team coming in the second half?
We're going to play for the full 4 quarters. That's why we play 4 quarters, and our team will be ready. We'll make a couple adjustments, and we get the ball second half. We're ready to play.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
All right, back to you guys.
Hey, folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. It's hot outside, summer's here, and it's dug in for quite a while. couple of tips for you. Remember to change your air filter. Keep that thing clean. Change it every month. Also, leave your thermostat set at a comfortable position for you and your family, and leave it. Set it and forget it, as I like to say. This summer, when the heat's outside, let's keep it outside and keep your house cool and comfortable. And remember, Covert Aire.
Have you been in the zone? Sports Zone is the area's complete source for sporting goods and apparel. Their selection of sports equipment covers everything you need for football, baseball, basketball, and so much more. Plus the latest in apparel to make you look your best. Sports Zone is also the place for teams. From uniforms to trophies, embroidered items, banners, and more. Sports Zone has it all at competitive prices. Stop by 12 Johnson Way off Route 46 near the post office in Bluffton or call 837-ZONE. Get it in the zone. Sports Zone.
Our goal at 123 Drive Driving Academy is to help students become confident, cautious, and safe drivers.
We offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training, and we are the only driving school in the Hilton Head Bluffton area that is certified to administer the road test for students. Visit our website at 123drivedrivingacademy.com or call us at 263-5023 and mention WHHI-TV to receive $10 off your training sessions.
When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, please call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
With Athletic Director Joe Mominier here at Hilton Head High School. Can you tell us a little bit about the athletic program here?
Yeah, we're doing very well. We're a three-time Directors Cup champion. We're probably going to win state and cross country. They're our #1 team. Swim goes next week for a state championship. Right now we're 4-0 and we're a competitive game against 4A Bluffton tonight. So our tennis team's doing very well. Our volleyball team's doing very well. We really doing a good job in fall sports.
All right, Joe, lots of successes. And we got to catch up with you just briefly last game, but talk to us a little bit about where you see the program going in the future.
I mean, really just maintain what we have and try to give my coaches and players what they need. We're doing better in football. We're getting better in boys basketball. They're bringing those up. I mean, that's really the two areas that we've kind of struggled with in our region. It's a very tough region for both football and basketball. So we're getting those shored up, and obviously we're 4-0 now, and hopefully 5-0 after tonight, but we'll see what happens in the second half.
All right, is there a little more, just quickly, some insight on the football team we don't know that you could give us?
Coach Payne wrestled. Khalil's doing a great job, Puna. We're just doing a really good job. Our first-string quarterback was injured early on in the season, and our Ben Olaf's doing a great job, and we're just winning, so it's good. No secrets.
All right, Joe. Well, thanks for some great football so far this season. We look forward to seeing how this game shakes out. Best of luck to you. And we're going to be back with more football here on WHHI-TV, so stick around.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
The Real Estate News airs daily with new editions premiering on Fridays at 4 p.m. Thank you for watching. I'm Jenny Lockhart for the Real Estate News, making a positive impact and leading the real estate market.
It is halftime of the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series Bridge Bowl. Bob Stevens along with the one and the only Chuck Zapek. Chuck, great first half. It looked like Bluffton was going to run away with this game.
It was too. And the play of the game has to be Ben Olaf, where he threw an interception on his attempted screen pass, yet he was able to keep the presence of mind to make a tackle at the 2-yard line, which eventually led to the ball being turned over by Bluffton on downs, and they turned around and he led the team downfield for the touchdown right at the end of the half to turn the momentum around.
Hilton Head has a little bit of momentum. What kind of adjustments, though, do they need to make coming into the second half, down 2 touchdowns?
Well, Khalil Lewis, the running back, got a little winded there. He had that big run called back, and he got bounced around a little bit. In the second half, I look for Lewis to get the ball a lot more. If they're going to get into this game, he's the one that's going to have to make the difference.
He's been held to under 60 yards so far. Meanwhile, Bluffton obviously can't sit on the lead. They've got to keep going. That's the way they play, pedal to the metal. What do they need to do differently?
Well, they have had a lot of experience this year in close games. They won 3 games by less than 10 points total, and they're in that type of battle tonight. It's 18-6. It could be even tighter, but Bluffton has the experience. So for them, they just have to keep their composure, play good defense, keep on doing what they're doing, which is run a lot of misdirection and get the ball to their running backs.
Hilton Head has not had to play 4 quarters in any of their games so far this year. As you mentioned, Bluffton's done it 3 times. How big a difference does that make?
Oh, it's huge, and particularly in terms of condition and the mental mindset that you have, knowing that you can play 3 or 4 tough quarters. And that's what they're going to have to do. This defense for the Seahawks got tired towards the end of the first half, and that's the reason why they were able to get 2 late scores. But if the offense can come along, run the football, pick up some first downs, I think we'll see a very competitive contest in the second half.
Bluffton leads Hilton Head 18-6. Now let's focus in on the New River Auto Mall Drive of the Week.
Today we're going to do a walk around a 2013 Nissan Titan. This is actually the heavy metal chrome package. Now what this is going to do is it's going to add the chrome wheels, door handles, mirrors. This is one of our added features. Actually, it's a little step toe. It's up to 7,100 pounds of towing capacity. These actually have the easy assist, so you have to worry about the tailgate dropping down. Notice this one actually has the SV driver package, which is also going to give you the rear view camera, as well as the bumper sensors. Very roomy inside, and both seats do come up. Very, very roomy in front. You have plenty of leg room, armrests for both sides, captain seats as they call them. This one's actually going to have 4-wheel disc brakes as well, which is very good, especially when you're driving when you have a payload. I'm going to pop the hood open so we can show you the 5.6-liter V8, 317 horsepower, 385 foot-pounds of torque, and it's also available in 9 different colors.
We've got more of our great halftime show here on WHHI, and joining us now is the coaches rather, of the cheer team here. So talk to us a little bit about what kind of preparation it takes for you guys to get these girls ready for game time.
We actually have 52 girls that go between the middle school and the high school, between the sideline for JV, the varsity sideline, and the middle school. So we begin our practices and our tryouts in April, and we go all the way through November. So the girls not only come out here on Friday night to do their stuff, but they compete Saturday starting tomorrow. They compete for about 6 to 7 weeks every Saturday and travel probably about 3 or 4 hours against other teams. And so we prep on the sideline, then we prep for a competition routine.
Could you maybe elaborate a little bit on some of your training methods that you go through to get them ready for games like this?
Well, this is Michelle, and she is actually
whichever one of you.
She is actually
She
is actually our
All of our games are really exciting, but of course our rival games against Bluffton are especially exciting. So we make sure we have good signs out on the field, and the girls prep. Our senior cheerleaders try to pump up the senior football players and put little cute notes in their lockers and bring them gifts before the game. So we all kind of get psyched up together. It's also extremely important tonight because our first competition's tomorrow. So there's a lot of adrenaline rushing, and we're hoping just kind of to combine that together for a win today and a win tomorrow.
All right. And one thing that we noticed is there are a lot of girls on the team. So just really quick, why are there so many of them?
There's so many because we have a junior varsity and a varsity competition team, so we allow all 9th through 12th graders to be on the sideline. We have 16 9th through 10th and 16 11th through 12th. We want to give everyone a chance to be a part of the Seahawk tradition.
All right, well, thanks so much for all the hard work, you guys. Your work is paying off. We appreciate your time.
Go Seahawks!
Thank y'all.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
Ram 1500, Motor Trend Truck of the Year, V8 Hemi, 22 miles per gallon. We're American-made products here. Bad credit, no credit, everybody drives. Come see me, Alexis James. I'll get you a great deal, $10,000 off, right deal, right here, right now.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
That's it.
All right, we're here with Jake from the Salty Dog. Okay, So we know that we do have a lot of events on going on Saturday night at the Salty Dog, right? So we don't want to miss that, right? All right, great.
All right, Jake, are you out here getting these guys pumped up for the game? You got a lot of energy, a lot of spirit, right? All right, and what kinds of things? I mean, are you doing a lot of promotions and things for Salty Dog? A lot of things going on in the fall too, right? Okay, well, we're gonna have to come check you out because you look pretty excited to be here.
Don't miss the events with Salty Dog.
All right, well, that's it for us for now. So we'll get back to these guys up in the box. Back to Chuck and Bob.
Duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Yeah, it's a big mess. But don't worry, cleanup's already underway.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The disaster recovery team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
I bought this. I saw it. I wanted it, so I got it. I put my hand in, cookies come out. One more time. Hand in, cookie out. Shouldn't your life be that way? When you put something into your life, you should get something more incredible back out, right? How much do you make right now? If you're whispering, not a good sign. Start at TCL and get a job right now to get cookies raining down on you. Or in other words, employment, advancement, vacation, a career. Yeah, this commercial is not about cookies, it's about you. Make it happen this fall at tcl.edu/now. It's working.
We're here with Chris Donaldson and Hannah Sanderson filling in for Mike Covert from Covert Aire. Could you maybe just tell us a few things that why y'all enjoy coming out to every Friday night football game?
Absolutely. We're proud to be sponsors here of the Bridge Bowl. Just here celebrating the sports of the Lowcountry. We just love the Lowcountry. All the people around here are pretty awesome. Just good people. Good people.
All right. Well, we really enjoy having you guys out here at the games. Tell us a little bit about this gigantic trophy that you have to present. We're excited for that. So talk to us about that a little bit.
It's actually a miniature version of Mike Covert. All right. That's actually him back in the 1950s, I think. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a trophy that we're very honored and proud to give away to the MVP of the Lowcountry Bridge Bowl. So.
All right, great. And how about you enjoying the game? What do you expect for the second half? Any big turnover here?
Actually, it's a very awesome, exciting game right now. So I'd like the score. What is it? 18-6. Go Bluffton. Go Bobcats. But very excited to be part of this. Thank you.
All right, great.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for always coming out here. We always appreciate that. Do you have anything to add about Covert Aire or?
No, I mean, it's great to be out here tonight. It's exciting. I'm a native of Hilton Head. However, I live in Bluffton now, so it's kind of hard for me to root for either one.
Who to root for? Yeah, it's tough. Yes, well, good news is we've got lots more football, so you have time to figure it out. Yeah. We're going to wrap it up here, and we'll catch you at the second half.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
WHHI-TV has the best deals in town. Discovery Dining is the area's longest-running coupon program, and it's now better than ever. Come by our office Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 to 5 p.m. and purchase 50% off coupons. Come check out our fantastic restaurant deals, and you will not believe the movie theater discounts we offer. WHHI is located at 32 Office Park Road on Hilton Head Island. Again, that is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 to 5 p.m. at the WHHI-TV studios. Call 785-4545 for more information. You do not want to miss these deals.
We welcome you back to the Hilton Head Island Community Stadium, the Nest, for the 10th renewal of the Bridge Bowl. Bluffton and Hilton Head. The Bobcats lead the series 5-4. Hilton Head won the first 4. Bluffton has won the last 5 by an enormous combined score of 290-20. We knew tonight would be closer, Chuck, and it has been at half, 18-6.
It's been an exciting first half, Bob. No ball control, ground and pound offense here tonight. That's a thing of the past with these coaches. They're hard at work to out-scheme those defensive coordinators, throwing up all sorts of spread offenses and stretch plays against them.
They would both love to be able to pound the football and run some clock, but both defenses have forced the teams to seek other ways to gain ground. As we get ready to start the second half, Hilton Head will receive. Mayo's kick is fielded at about the 18-yard line and run back across the 25 to near the 30 by Hilton Head's number 9. That would be Tyler Hamilton, just a freshman. He tries to pick a hole up the middle.
Speaking with offensive coordinator Steve Fuller for the Seahawks before the game, Steve thought the key to tonight's for their team to win this game is get the ball to Ford as much as possible and try to control the clock by running him.
The pitch, the snap back to Olaf. They give it to Khalil Lewis. Lewis over right in front of the Bluffton bench when he is tossed down. Unofficially 59 yards and 12 carries in the first half for Lewis. And after he rudely gets tossed out of bounds, we've got a personal foul against Bluffton. So the gain is up to the 32-yard line, a gain of about 4, but they are going to tack on some yardage to that. And Hilton Head's going to have pretty good field position now.
Well, they are, and this is what they needed. In the first half, it was a little better field position and the offense on the field a little bit longer. These defensive players, they have a tough time keeping up with that Bluffton offense with all the different formations and motions and counters that they run.
Ben Olaf still at quarterback, gives it to Khalil Lewis, finds some room on the right-hand side across the 45 and skids to about the 40-yard line.
Well, I say Coach Fuller knows what he's talking about here. Get the ball to Khalil Lewis. Shoestring tackle saves the touchdown.
Gains about 13 on that play to the 40-yard line. A Walgreens first down for Hilton Head High. Lewis again, right side. We've got a flag down. Over in front of the Hilton Head bench. Officials discussing the call. And we're going to have an illegal substitution against Bluffton. Yep, they still had too many men on the field. You see up at the top of your screen, the 12th man getting off. At Texas A&M, you can play with the 12th man, but he's not on the field. Now, Puna Ford in as a blocking back.
I wouldn't describe Puna Ford as a fleet-footed tailback. I'll tell you that. He is definitely a blocking back at 6 feet, 290 pounds. Headed for the Louisville Cardinals.
You know what he is? He's a presence. That is what he is more than anything, as the officials decide where to start marking from. There's the 5 yards. Puts it at the 35. Still first down. Early in the third quarter, Hilton Head got the last 6 before halftime. They're trying to get 6 more here. The give is to Puna Ford right up the middle. And his forward momentum gets the first down as he moves it from the 35 down inside the 25, gain of 10.
What a great block by number 77. The offensive center makes a fantastic play. He blocks 2 people in one play, and that's the reason why he was able to open it up.
First down, Hilton Head. Down 18-6. First minute of the second half here on our Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. Khalil Lewis breaks free and breaks into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks from 25 yards for number 24.
OMG. Oh my God. We got ourselves a game, Bob.
We do indeed. Did anybody lay a hand on Lewis once he got past the line of scrimmage? I don't think they laid a hand on him at all.
I mean, just great speed up there. Very great quickness.
Great first step. Savannah Ryer's extra point is good. And with 10:56 left in the third quarter, the 18-point lead by Bluffton has been cut to 5. It's 18-13 Bobcats.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with another tip for fall from Covert Aire. Do you smell that? That's right, no smell. Could have been carbon monoxide poisoning. Here at Covert Aire, all new maintenance agreement customers receive a free carbon monoxide detector. $75 value, yours free with a new energy savings agreement. So this fall, get your air conditioning and heating tuned up and a $75 value carbon monoxide detector free from Covert Aire.
For 7 years, H&H Auto's been voted #1 for service, collision repair, and sales by the Island Packet and Hilton Head Monthly. We've had a collision here in the second half. Hilton Head has cut the lead to 18-13. Just the short pooch kick again. The ball is loose, and Hilton Head has fallen on it. Don't see any flags. Looks like the Seahawks have the ball at the Bluffton 42.
Well, they ran it earlier in the first half. I thought it was a good call. The offensive lineman, believe it or not, could call for a fair catch if he chose to, but instead he gets 2 players right in his face.
But if he calls for the fair catch, he's got to catch it.
Yes, he does.
They touched the football and didn't hang on to it. And Hilton Head takes over at the 42. The best defense Hilton Head can have is to keep the Bluffton offense off the field. There's Big Puna Ford. He's busting loose. He's down inside the 30.
Not only Puna Ford, but 66, Jerry Maddox, 52, Brian Perdue, 77, Skylar Korniak. We made 2 blocks in one play last series. Lucas Castillo, 72, and 75, Logan Ballard leading the way.
And it looks like we may also have a face mask against Bluffton that'll move it down to the 20-yard line. Inadvertent face mask could only be 5 more, but Puna Ford's carried twice for 20 yards. First down, Seahawks at the Bluffton 20. Down by 5 here early in the third. Olaf gives it to Khalil Lewis off the right side. Only gets hit once right at the line of scrimmage and then squirms his way down inside the 15.
Key block by Ford this time on the corner. He didn't really roll over the defensive back, but what he did, he kept his feet underneath him and just used his body and was able to squeeze his behind between him and the running back.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Puna Ford right up the gut. And he drags the pile of Bluffton Bobcats with him for a first down.
That's a Walgreens first down. You know, this all started in the first half when they just inserted Ford into the lineup. Just that presence of him gave his team that much more confidence that they could do something.
So now first down and goal inside the 10. They give us to Lewis. Ducking and darting and trying to find some room on the left-hand side and rudely tossed to the turf.
That's some, you know what? That's some great running. Watch him here. He doesn't bite on the outside. Watch him dip inside, and that's the difference. If he bumps outside, he'll lose 2-3 yards. Great move by the running back. Take what you can get and get up inside. Don't try to make a mistake down when you're this close to the goal line and lose a yard or 2.
They're going to mark the ball at the 7, a gain of 2. Ken Cribb showing a little concern with his arms folded on the Bluffton sidelines. 110 yards now for Khalil Lewis. Lewis again, a little stiff arm, down inside the 5, down inside the 2, into the end zone. Ball comes loose. Hilton Head falls on it. We'll see. They're going to rule him down just before he crossed the goal line. A gain of 6.
Again, Puna Ford, he's able to keep his balance. He doesn't go to the ground. And just by having him and then Lewis making all the moves, a little bacon, a shake, and a dip at the hip.
We've had a stoppage of play before the snap. It is a timeout being called by the Bobcats. Hilton Head with a 3rd and goal inside the 1-yard line. Let's take a Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Everything is ruined.
It's okay. We're ready.
When the things that matter most are on the line, make sure we are too. The Fire and Water Cleanup Team at 1-800-SERVE-PRO. Like it never even happened.
Covert Aire has an always commitment. They're always available for their customers and the community. Check them out online at 911covertaire.com. The Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series, bringing you the Bridge Bowl on WHHI-TV. Bluffton scored the first 18. Hilton Head has scored the last 13, and they are a yard away from taking the lead on 3rd down.
Well, you can't count your eggs before they hatch, Bob. Certainly here with the Seahawks. What happened to Bluffton? They got them on the 1-yard line in the first half.
Poona Ford knifes into the end zone. His first rushing touchdown. Poona Ford is in, and Hilton Head has taken a 19-18 lead.
Fantastic job. Watch 77, Skylar Korniak, the center. See him stand up there in the middle, takes on the linebacker, stands him up, and that gives him just enough of a crease for Poona Ford to barrel his way into the end zone.
Savannah Ryer on for the extra point to give them a 2-point lead. Kick is under the crossbar. Looked like it got tipped maybe at the line there. And so Hilton Head has a 1-point lead after just 3 minutes of the 3rd quarter. They have scored twice. Let's take a break right here. It's 19-18 Hilton Head.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
We are back at Hilton Head Highland Community Stadium, the Nest, where Hilton Head down by an 18-6 count at the half, now leads 19-18.
They try it again.
They try the short kick again, the fair catch. Again, the ball is loose. Again, Hilton Head has recovered. We'll see. They got whistles all over the place. Did it go the 10 yards? Bluffton says they should have the football.
Well, if they touch it, yeah, it's
Yes,
theirs.
they did touch it, and Hilton Head has the ball at the Bluffton 45-yard line. Bluffton's offense has not been on the field in the second half. Hilton Head got the kickoff, marched and scored. The little pooch kick. Absolutely, he touched it. And falling on it for Hilton Head, Savion Fuller, the backup running back on that kickoff team. He's a little excited as he gets up. Should be.
That's a special teams mishap. They'll learn you can call a fair catch.
Seahawks with the ball. Bluffton showing blitz. Olaf lets it go. One-on-one coverage. Fuller's got it, and he's down at the 1. A 45-yard pitch and catch. Fuller down at the 1-yard line. First and goal, Seahawks.
Woo! What a turn of events, Bob. Great job. Olaf lays the ball perfectly for the receiver. Makes a finger tip catch. Watch him just pull it in.
Aaron Frazier making a terrific catch on that. Now the give as Hilton Head trying to work quickly to get it in the end zone. And they do not score on the first plunge. So it'll be second and goal. The handoff to Poona Ford, and he dives in for another one.
Did you see that play? I mean, did you see that? It went underneath the quarterback to the fullback who handed it off to Ford. Watch this. Look at this. What a great play. No, I'm sorry. The quarterback was back there. It was just heck there.
They were direct snapping to Puna now. Huh?
Yeah. Let's see if Savannah Aire can convert.
Having to bounce back a little bit after that missed extra point, and she has just missed another one. So she had a great start to this season. Had kicked field goals of 38 and 39 yards and had not missed an extra point. But she comes up empty a couple of times here in the third quarter. But the Seahawks have scored 19 third quarter points. Bluffton has not had the football. Let's take a break. 8:23 left in the third. 25-18 Hilton Head.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down the southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Hilton Head now kicking off for the third time here in the third quarter. They've had 2 pooch kick recoveries. Would they do it again? Thomas Farrell looks over at the bench. Bluffton does have their hands team in that front line. They're going to try to pooch it again, and this time Bluffton falls on it. Looks like the Bobcats hang on to it right at midfield.
And you saw the hand go up for the fair catch, too.
Well, they did that the last time, but they touched the ball and didn't hang on to it. KJ Hill makes the play, and he gets up a little gingerly. He had a high ankle sprain in the season opener, and it has kept him out for about 3 weeks. Played last week for the first time. Hill will go off the field. They will replace him, and now, after 3.5 minutes and 19 points, Bluffton finally has the football on offense. The give is to their big back, Gerald Roberson, the senior who has 7 touchdowns for the season, 1 earlier tonight.
Bob, should we mention in the last 5 years, Hilton Head High School has only scored 20 points. Got 25.
Absolutely. We've had a stoppage of play here, maybe a cramp. Hilton Head Seahawk, James Wiggins, who has played a great game. Yep, looks like he's cramped up. It is not hot out by any means, but boy, these guys have been really working hard so far. You see head coach B.J. Payne out talking to his linebacker.
Well, you don't see the Seahawks get many cramps. You know, B.J. Payne's one of the few high school football coaches that have their players using soy sauce on the sidelines. Did you know that, Bob?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they use it for potassium.
They have it all at the New River Auto Mall. Over 1,000 vehicles and 12 dealerships in one location. Flu shots are now available at every Walgreens store. Every day at Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. Come join us at the Salty Dog Cafe, the South Beach Marina. Get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory, or you can order one anytime at saltydog.com. A little extra salt, a good idea. On a warm Friday night in the fall. What a beautiful night for football. As Wiggins walks off under his own power, they'll get some electrolytes in him and get him back on the field fairly soon. It is 2nd down and 4 for Bluffton. Running just their 2nd offensive play of this second half, and they've given up 19 points. Quarterback Alex Davis throws it to the short man. It's dropped right in front of the Hilton Head bench. That's the big wide receiver, Jack Aire. Just underthrown a bit.
He slips a little bit on this, and the ball also got batted. That tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that's the reason why it wasn't completed.
So now a 3rd and 4 for the Bobcats at the Hilton Head 44.
Look for Aire, 14.
He's down to the near side, checking his wristband as well. Looks like Puna Ford may have jumped, or he may have gotten Bluffton to draw him off sides. Encroachment on Puna Ford.
You know, speaking of Puna Ford, there's another Ford For Bluffton, that's not playing tonight. That's the senior,
KJ Ford.
KJ Ford.
Who broke his finger in the second game of the season, but it was a really bad break. He hopes to play soon, maybe as early as their first district game in a couple of weeks. Oh, given a big hole for the running back, number 26, Laquan Washington. And Washington busts this one for a first down and a lot more. He brings it down to near the 20-yard line.
Some great blocking up front there. He's able to follow his right guard, number 72, leads him up into the hole. He's able to open up a nice run for him.
First down now for the Bobcats. Now the handoff to Roberson. Roberson meets resistance at the line of scrimmage, tries to spin out, and there are many Seahawks there to chase him.
Yeah, you'll see Cooper in there again, number 7. In the mix-up things, he's able to come back up, and also Ford burying himself.
Poona Ford is just wreaking havoc in the middle of this defense and on offense.
It's like a goal line charge. You know, he's just down there grabbing grass.
Second down and 14 for the Bobcats. Alex Davis had things going his own way early in this game. Hilton Head's defense has stiffened somewhat here late in the first half and then here early in the second.
Jailbreak screen.
And it is completed for a gain of about 6. And that's Washington again. Jaquan Washington is finally wrestled down just inside the 20. Third down and 9 for Bluffton. Bobcats looking over at their sideline for the call.
Both teams emptying their arsenal, Bob. Throwing everything they got at them. Jailbreak screens, bubble screens, pooch kicks.
No reason to save anything for this one. Ball is loose on the handoff, and it looks like Hilton Head has recovered. So a third fumble here in the second half by the Bluffton Bobcats.
And I wonder who's at the bottom of it all.
No.
I think it's number 2. It's the bottom. He got stripped.
A couple of guys in there. Looked like maybe 66 came out. Jerome Maddox, the big defensive tackle, might have come out with that football.
Ford's cramping up too.
Yeah. He's played an awful lot, going both ways. They will go without Poona Ford on offense. Just Khalil Lewis in the backfield. Just. That's usually enough. He picks up a couple. Lewis held to 59 yards in the first half. Has now doubled that. He has 118 on 19 carries.
TJ Ferguson, number 44, in on the stop for the Bluffton Bobcats.
2nd and 8. Olaf trying to find his tall wide receiver, Frazier. But it's overthrown. 3rd and 8. Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. 5.5 minutes left, third quarter. Hilton Head on top, and Poona Ford back in the backfield for the Seahawks. Looking for a call and didn't get it. So Hilton Head will now give it to Khalil Lewis, and he'll take care of the first down yardage himself.
Ford goes back into the game. Look what he does here, number 2. Just the size of him and uses his body. It's like a pick play. Look at this. Boom. And then Lewis follows right behind him, right off his backside. Great job. Nicely timed. Well coached.
Gain of 12 for Lewis. He now has 130 yards and 20 carries. The give to Poona Ford. Ford no longer just diving. He's actually showing some moves. His helmet comes off as he moves across the 40-yard line to about the 43. That is a load to bring down.
He'll have to come out of the game. But look at the punishing style that he has. You got the Bobcats all over him trying to wrestle him to the ground. What an effort.
Bluffton has what they call a thunder package that they have not been able to use this year that includes Shamik Blackshear and KJ Ford. Hilton Head's got their own version with Poona Ford. The give is to Khalil Lewis, and Lewis looks like he got across the first down stripe.
I think they're going to give it to him, Bob. It's awfully close.
Needed 2 yards, and that's exactly what he got. It looks like we're going to stop things for a measurement. Nope, they're going to give it first down, Hilton Head. "21 carries, 132 yards for Khalil Lewis." Clock starts back up. Ben Olaf throws it to Frazier. Frazier makes the catch, trying to tightrope down the sidelines. Does get first down yardage on a gain of 13.
Yeah, Frazier's a track star. He's only a sophomore, 6 feet, 175 pounds. But Aaron Frazier's got the moves. And he can run a 4.42 when he's not on the football field.
Walgreens first down. Aaron Frazier has 4 touchdown catches already this season. This guy has 18 touchdown runs, Khalil Lewis. And he is just strung out toward the Hilton Head sideline and finally run out of bounds. A gain of only a yard. Good job by the Bluffton defense.
Great job by the Bluffton defense. You know, you just can't sit back and take that. But this defense for Bluffton is built around speed and quickness, and that's what they have. And they're going to get a break here with the penalty going against the Seahawks. That's the last run by Lewis is the only run I didn't like all day. You should have stuck it up inside. When you stretch it out that way, and when you don't have where the play's not designed to go, that's when you get holding calls, where blocks have to be extended, where the position of the defender turns on you, and it could be a block behind the back. Running backs have to realize where the play is designed and how your blockers are positioned where they think you're going to run.
Yeah, they're going to remark this. They'd really only marked off about an 8-yard penalty. They had marked it off from the spot, but it's actually should be 10 yards from the original line of scrimmage. There we go. And it'll be a 1st and 20. Now Hilton Head, 1st and 20. Olaf rolling it right, has a little time, throws it to Poona Ford.
Oh my goodness.
We have unleashed a weapon tonight.
290 pounds, runs out and it has to skip over somebody, makes a catch with a man on him, and is brought down to the ground.
Gain of about 7, 2nd down, about 12, gain of 8 we'll call it. Khalil Lewis falls down in the backfield, loses a yard.
He gets trapped. He gets tripped up in the backfield. That was number 66.
3rd and 14 now for Hilton Head. Counting down the last 3+ minutes of the 3rd quarter. Bluffton's had the ball just once in this 2nd half. Olaf throwing deep. He had Frazier open. We've got a flag thrown. We'll see if it's offensive or defensive interference. The defender is the one who went down. We'll see if Frazier pushed off of him or if he pushed Frazier on his way of falling down.
Well, we saw right there from the umpire making the call on the field.
It's going to be against Bluffton.
Darren Vaughn out of Waterbury. He's the guy we see right there with the white cap making the call, signaling a 1st down for the Seahawks.
Hilton Head has dominated as we see another Walgreens 1st down. Hilton Head has dominated this 2nd half of play. Bluffton is taking a timeout. We will take one as well, a Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro of Beaufort County helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. Hilton Head now on top, 25-18.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Hilton Head trailed this game 18-0 until they scored just before halftime. It has been a big third quarter for the Seahawks. Covert Aire has an always commitment. They're always available for their customers and for the community. Check them out online at 911covertair.com. 1st and 10 Seahawks at the 30. Olaf hands it to Khalil Lewis, and he meets a wall of Bluffton Bobcats.
Yeah, Coach Ken Cribbs for the Bluffton Bobcats saw his defense tiring. That's the reason why he called the timeout, so they can catch their breath. Good call, Coach.
Both coaches have used the timeout for that in this game, just to try to get their guys a bit of a breather. B.J. Payne did it earlier after the long run that was called back. Now a pass out to the right flat, and fighting, trying to get up to the 20 and first down yardage. He gets close. That's Jakari Aiken again.
Aiken doing a great job to catch the ball, come back to it, and then makes positive yards after catch.
That's his 4th catch of the game. Aiken, a senior. 3rd down and 4 for the Seahawks. Poona Ford now in as the blocking back, the up back. They go ahead and give it to him, and he gets very close to the first down.
I think he's just short by an inch.
You going to be the one to tell him that?
I think he's short by an inch, and they're going to go for it.
4th down and less than a yard. Hilton Head goes for it. You give it to Ford again and try to run him right up the middle. They do, and he doesn't make it. Great defensive stand by the Bluffton Bobcats. Poona Ford is denied a first down. And Bluffton will take over on downs at their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, T.J. Ferguson gets in there first, number 44. Chops him off at the knees. Ferguson, just a sophomore, makes a great play behind the line of scrimmage.
He had some help from Michael Meyerink, a senior inside linebacker. And now the Bobcats will take over again. This is just their 2nd possession of the second half. Can't score if you don't get the ball. And Hilton Head has just played keep away. Aaron Frazier will come off the field for Hilton Head.
Yeah, he's got to come out of the game.
He's got to come out of the game as they have stopped play.
11 comes out, 31 comes in. Watch him go for the home run ball right away here.
Well, because Frazier's been replaced by a freshman. Jose Gayton has moved in.
Home run ball.
Rolling to his right is Alex Davis. Trying to take advantage, but decides to tuck it and run and picks up about 5. Alex Davis has been in the Ken Cribbs system now for 3.5 years, although he's only played quarterback for a year and a half. Cribbs says he's like a linebacker or a fullback, but with quarterback skills.
You see who made that tackle for the Seahawks that time? Guess who? On the outside, number 7.
Nick Cooper has made some great plays.
Having a great game.
2nd down, a long 4, short 5. With just over a minute left in the 3rd. Give is to the fullback. That's B.J. Hill. And Hill moves it up to the 30, but that's still short of the first down. We count down inside the last minute. Good defensive play by Hilton Head's Chase Reinhardt, the linebacker. Number 40 for the Seahawks. 3rd down, a long one.
Mano a mano now, 3rd and 1. Let's see who's got it.
Everybody taking a deep breath on both sides of the ball. Bluffton trying to get it out wide. They do. Hill is horse-collared down at the 36-yard line. That's more than enough for a first down.
Woo! Good thing Frazier came back into the game. He was off to the races here. Comes over on the speed sweep. Gets an early motion, and he's almost break it all the way. Frazier comes over and drags him down.
Boy, that was almost a horse collar tackle. I said horse collared him in the vernacular that we used to always use before it became a penalty. Inside 10 seconds, Bluffton will run one last play, we think, before the quarter ends. There's the snap. And the give is to Roberson, trying to get out wide. He's up to the 35-40, out to about the 43-yard line. Gain of about 8 on the final play of the third period. A third period that was all Seahawks. They outscored Bluffton 19-0 in the third. We've got 12 minutes of football left in the Covert Aire High School Bowl Series, Bridge Bowl. Hilton Head on top, 25-18.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
Duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series. The Bridge Bowl, Hilton Head and Bluffton. All Bluffton the first 22 minutes of the game. It has been all Hilton Head since then. 25-18 Seahawks as Davis swings it out. He's got his man open and gaining ground and still alive and down to near the 10-yard line. A great run by Jay Middleton, who'd been very quiet since the early second quarter.
He has too. But this is where the spread offense will just come back to kill you. Look at the speed. The idea is to get that one-on-one matchup with inferior inside linemen and linebackers and just outrun them. And that's exactly what Jay Middleton did. He had all the speed to get away from the defenders.
Remember, this is the first time this year that Hilton Head has played a ball game close in the fourth quarter. Their 4 early wins, all really pretty much decided well before that. This is the 4th game out of 6 for the Bluffton Bobcats that they have had to play deep into the fourth quarter. I think the referees want a timeout. I think they're tired. Substitution penalty against Hilton Head.
This will send Coach Payne crazy.
There you see Aaron Hegarty in the right of your screen, number 12 for Hilton Head. Just in his uniform shirt tonight, no shoulder pads. He is the other quarterback, the guy who started the season for Hilton Head High. Ben Olaf has done a brilliant job in relief. 1st and 5, Bobcats. Davis gives it to Washington, who bolts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bluffton. We've got a 1-point game.
Nice little crossbuck here with a pull and go. Look at it, block by number 56. What an effort. Just coming in and pulling over from his left guard position. Great job.
Laquan Washington, the 8-yard touchdown. So it's now 25-24 Seahawks.
I'm sorry, that was number 55, Josh Darrell, that threw the block.
Bluffton now lined up to kick the single point. And Ken Mayo boots it through the uprights. With 11:19 left in the 10th Bridge Bowl, we finally have a rivalry. No game has ever been decided by single digits. We got a good one here. 25 all with just under 11:20 left. It's the Bridge Bowl on WHHI
Sports TV.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
What we have here is Chrysler 300, brand new, 3.6 Pentastar, made in the US of A. 8-speed transmission, give you 31 miles to the gallon. Best in class, 8.4 touchscreen radio, backup camera, navigation, including Beats by Dre. Come take a test drive, I'll save you $2,000. Ask for Charles Manigo.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
We are back at Hilton Head Island Community Stadium, the Nest. We're all tied up at 25. Let's see if Bluffton has a little trickery. Nope, they're going to go ahead and kick it deep. Taken by Frazier at the 10. 15-20, up to the 30. That's not Frazier. That is Jakari Aiken, who has really taken hold of the job as running back kicks. And he brings that one back to near the 40-yard line. They'll spot it at the 39.
Yeah, Jakari Aiken has a lot of speed. He's a senior, 6 feet, 175 pounds. They like to get Frazier back there when they can, but Aiken's picking up the slack since Frazier's going both ways.
Hilton Head comes out. Ben Olaf at quarterback. Khalil Lewis behind him. The workhorse gets the ball, and he is stuffed in the backfield. Ball might have popped loose.
It did too.
But okay. Hilton Head fell on it.
Now you're going to see mistakes by young running backs. This is where you just got to realize you can't get anything out of the play, and you got to tuck the ball in and go inside. He tried to make some move to the outside, and the ball gets punched away from him. Fortunate that they got it back.
2nd down and 11. Olaf tries to throw it to his right to Hamilton. Tyler Hamilton went down before the ball got there, though, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 for Hilton Head. Saw Bluffton's defensive coordinator shouting out some signals. The old 50 defense that usually turns into a 3-4. Tommy Adams, the defensive coordinator. 3rd and 11.
Here they come.
Olaf, pressure coming from behind him, and he is sacked down inside his own 30-yard line. Good defensive play there by Michael Meyerink, the senior, number 45.
Yeah, he comes off the edge, and they brought 7 people on them that time. That's a good way to control the sprint out, is to blitz it. When you blitz it, you got a good chance to get somebody on the edge, and that's exactly what happened to bring down the quarterback.
So 4th and forever for Hilton Head. Thomas Farrell back inside his own 20. Bluffton's not really coming. Farrell off the side of his foot and out of bounds. That'll be a short kick and give Bluffton excellent field position in Hilton Head territory at the 49.
Well, Vince Lombardi says fatigue makes cowards of us all. I think what he really meant to say was fatigue makes us all make mistakes. And that's what's happening here. This is a tired Hilton Head team as it goes into the 4th quarter.
Absolutely, as Bluffton now has the football. We are all tied up at 25, 9:57 left. Alex Davis at quarterback for the Bobcats. Rolling left, throwing left, and through the hands of Jack Ernie.
This is a really interesting technique. If you go in and you watch, when we go on replay and look at the line of scrimmage, you're going to see the adjustment that Hilton Head High School has made. Watch this, Bob. When they line up, they're a yard off the ball. They're not on top of the ball. You'll see that their defenders, when they put their hand down, they're 1 yard off the ball. You see that, how far they're off? And that's what they're doing for this Bluffton offense, to kind of slow it down or get people moving laterally just like that. That's the reason why you do it.
Davis skirts around left end. Picks up about 5 before he goes down.
That's Coach Payne, as the defensive coordinator, making a nice adjustment against his spread option offense.
Gain of about 6. Bluffton crowd on the far side. Trying to get a late hit call. The referees do not bite. And it's 3rd down and about 4. Alex Davis under center. Wingback making his move, and Jay Middleton making his move, but it's not enough for a 1st down. Good defensive play by the Seahawks.
Yeah, they run it. This is about the 6th time they run this little snippered scissors play, and they're not fooled this time. They stay at home. Led by number 38, Thomas Farrell makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
4th and 5. Bluffton's going to go for it. Still got better than 9 minutes left. A lot of football to be played in a game that has gone back and forth. Davis puts in his mouthpiece and calls the play. And now we have a stoppage of play and a timeout called by Hilton Head. B.J. Payne did not like the formation they were in. We'll take a Serve Pro timeout. Serve Pro of Beaufort County, helping make fire and water damage like it never even happened. We're tied in Hilton Head.
On WHHI Sports TV.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Fourth and 5 for the Bluffton Bobcats at the Hilton Head 44. I got two Bobcats moving at the same time. That usually is a flag. They don't call one here. Davis back to throw. Throws to his short man, and he's got B.J. Hill open. Down inside the 20, down inside the 15-yard line. First down, Bluffton.
Well, that's happens sometimes when you're playing man-to-man coverage, and that's what you're playing in a 4th and 5 situation. One of the men gets lost in the counting by crossing over, and you can see a defensive end should have dropped off to pick up that line. The linebacker should have picked up that remaining back, and he's the one that catches the ball and runs for the first down.
Yeah, Thomas Farrell, a little over pursuit there, and it is first down for the Bobcats at the Hilton Head 20. Neruli was actually out of bounds at the 22. First and 10, Bluffton. Davis on a keeper, and Puna Ford plants him in the turf. Ford had a little help there from James Wiggins, who has played a great game at defensive tackle. Second and 10. Oh. These guys may be tired, but they are still delivering some licks, aren't they? Now on second and 10. The Hilton Head defense setting up. Davis reading it from back behind center. Trying to get it over the middle, throws it up in the air. It's caught, and a touchdown for Bluffton. It's caught by Jack Ernie, his second touchdown catch of the game, and the Bobcats take a 6-point lead.
Nice job this time by the quarterback, Alex Davis. He's only 5'11", what we talked about before. You can be short if you got long receivers, and that's what happened here. The length, not only at the height, but to be able to stretch out and pull the ball in and cradle it into his stomach at the goal line is the reason why Bluffton's ahead by 6 points.
Ken Mayo now on to try to make it 7 with 8:12 left to go. The kick is up and good. Boy, he gets a lot of height on those extra points. 8:12 left in the game. The Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series Bridge Bowl. It's now 32-25 Bluffton.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision and mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
See if they get another onside kick here.
We are back at Community Stadium, and kicking it, looking like he was going to kick it way short, kicks it about halfway deep, and Hilton Head brings it back up the field for a few yards. That's Jakari Aiken, who was in an up position this time, as Mayo kind of faked the onside kick and went ahead and kicked it halfway. 32-25 Bluffton. Hilton Head needs to get some offense going. They look tired here in the fourth quarter just a little bit. Again, they have not been in a fourth quarter ball game this year. The give to Lewis. Khalil Lewis wrestled down to the turf. Big stop there by the big guy, Shamik Blackshear, the junior, 6'5".
Yeah, Blackshear was able to shake off the reach block by the offensive tackle who went for his outside shoulder. Blackshear was able to slip inside and throw Lewis down to the ground.
2nd and 10, no gain. Now Olaf has some protection, tries to go high to Frazier. Frazier's 6'5", he's not 6'8". 3rd down, Hilton Head.
They came with the corner blitz again. This is the same blitz that sacked them last time they had the ball on 3rd down. Olaf felt the pressure, and that's the reason why he overthrew the receiver.
Terrence Hayward will be the defender on Frazier on 3rd down and 10 as Frazier stays to the near side. Olaf back to throw. He's going to go back to Frazier in the seam. He caught it. What a catch by Frazier at the 25. 1st down, Hilton Head, a gain of 33 yards.
What a catch and what a throw. Ben Olaf. He's thrown a couple of good balls that have gone for naught. This time he gets some air underneath it, gives Frazier a chance to run underneath and make the leaping catch. Great job by the quarterback, Ben Olaf.
Frazier had the wind knocked out of him after he fell down, or after he went down, so he comes to the sidelines. Khalil Lewis, who has been bottled up for the most part in this game, scoots over the right side, gets maybe a couple of yards. He has 131 by my count in the game, but it's taken him 26 carries to do it.
He'll learn. Look at the replay of these games during the week to cut that inside. Don't get suckered into making the outside move.
2nd and a short 9. Lewis right straight up the middle this time. Has some running room, picks up about 5. It'll make it 3rd down.
Boy, he's fun to watch.
Yeah. Something we have not seen much of lately for Hilton Head is Poona Ford in the backfield. They need him on defense.
Well, he's there now,
He's
Bob.
in there now.
Yep.
3rd down and 5. Behind Poona Ford, Khalil Lewis gets a couple, but that's all.
Yeah, they just run our lead play behind Ford. This is a simple play that they've been running out of the spread offense, out of the shotgun. Ford's lined up as a up back.
And the officials have stopped play.
And Blackshear has to come out of the game.
Yeah. Blackshear limping off. Well, they already are missing KJ Ford off that defensive line. And now Shamik Blackshear, who has been a little tentative on a number of occasions. I've seen him kind of walking gingerly more than once tonight.
4th down, Bob.
4th down and 4. Ford in the backfield. Khalil Lewis in the backfield. Olaf's going to keep it, tucks it in, runs it down to about the 15. That's what he's got to have for the 1st down. About the 15 and a half would do it. And we'll see where they spot the football.
I don't think they got it. Getting a bad spot.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. If they're going to spot it at the 17, it's going to be Bluffton's ball with a touchdown lead. They do spot it at the 17. 1st down, Bobcats, with 5:51 left in this one.
Coach Payne's upset that he's not getting a measurement out of this. He's also upset about the placement of the football.
And now Hilton Head has decided to call a timeout as much as anything to get a little rest for this defense that has been out there an awful long time here in the 4th quarter.
Well,
they spent very little time in the 3rd quarter on the bench as the Hilton Head offense had the ball for almost the entire quarter.
Well, he's not going to get what he wants, which is a measurement.
He wants the left foot spot. He got the right foot spot. And now, yeah, he's going to get the measurement. I don't think he's going to get the 1st down, though. Looked like they had to get inside the 16. And they are marking it at the 17. Yep, and they give the ball to Bluffton. B.J. Payne still out on the field. Asking the officials, why won't you at least give me the measurement? He wants that much more time at least for his players to cool off. One of his assistants comes out to help him out. It's Bluffton's ball at the 17. 1st and 10.
66 leads his defenders battle in the field, Bob.
Hilton Head not charged with a timeout, it would appear. Bluffton with the football. And with the football is their big running back, Jay Middleton. Middleton gains very little ground there, just a couple. Second down.
Look at the pursuit here and the play by 40 and 22. I mean, really just, and then getting wrapped up. A great job by the speedy defenders from Hilton Head High.
40 is Chase Reinhardt, the middle linebacker for Hilton Head. 2nd and 9. Davis fakes to one back, gives to the other. That's KJ Hill. And Hill busts it out over the 22 to about the, well, I'll call it at the 22. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Big call here for Bluffton. They would like to keep possession, run a little more time off the clock, and get it out of their own end. Big crowd here in Hilton Head on this spectacular Friday night for football. Bluffton leading the Bridge Bowl by 7.
We move corner forward, the left defensive end at the point of attack.
3rd and 5, Davis. The ball is tipped and falls incomplete. Good pressure again by Chase Reinhardt for Hilton Head.
Well, how many times have we called out his number 44? He comes in this time when an inside linebacker blitz, when the play action pass, and then the ball, he puts the pressure on the quarterback, forces him to deliver it, and somebody gets up and swats the ball down at the line of scrimmage. Great defensive stand by the Seahawks.
Jack Aire is back to kick for Bluffton as they make sure they get 11 on the field here. Deep for Hilton Head would appear to be Jakari Aiken.
They needed 2 players out there, Bob.
So on 4th and 5, Hilton Head with a chance to get some pretty good field position with plenty of time left on the clock. Good snap. Aire kicks it out toward midfield where it is caught by Frazier, who is touched. And of course the Hilton Head fans want interference on that, but it is caught. No harm done. Hilton Head will take over just on their own side of the field at the 47-yard line.
Well, Steve Fuller, the offensive coordinator, former quarterback with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears.
Yes, the Bears. The Bears.
10 years in the NFL. Let's see what Steve's got for the Bluffton Bobcats here.
Well, let's see what Hilton Head's tired offense has with Poona Ford in the backfield along with Khalil Lewis. Ford leading the way as Lewis busts up to near midfield. The 50-yard line would be a gain of 3. He actually got 5 to the 48 of Bluffton.
He's just too good of a runner north and south. You just got to get it. He's going to break some tackles. All you need is somebody to bump off the tackle, and he could be going all the way.
Unofficially, this is his 30th carry of the game, and he's getting stronger with each carry. Tossed out of bounds inside the 40-yard line of Bluffton. That's a Hilton Head first down.
That's a Walgreens first down. And the clock stops.
13, well, let's make it an 11-yard gain for Khalil Lewis. That'll put him up over 150. Now Olaf trying to air it out to Frazier. Frazier goes down, the referee goes down, and then the official throws the flag. Frazier was double covered. The official went back for his flag and lost his footing. But then he got back in there, got it out of the pocket, and it looks like it'll be pass interference against Bluffton.
Now this is a great throw by Olaf. Frazier once again looks inside rather than outside shoulder, but he also gets interfered with. The official makes the ball.
So Hilton Head gets the call and the first down. They'll have the ball at the 24-yard line of Bluffton. Just under 4 minutes left to play.
I think Lewis is going to get the ball.
Seahawks down by 7. Lewis does get the ball, trying to bounce it out, and finally cuts back up and gets inside the 15-yard line.
Well, that's some great running. Look at the speed and the strength on Khalil Lewis. Outraces the man to the corner and then just powers his way down. Great
on
job.
his 31st carry of the game. He picks up 10. I think now we're going to have a measurement.
Finally, Coach Payne's going to get his measurement.
Now the official coming over to tell B.J. Payne, you want your measurement now? We've got unofficially 161 yards for Khalil Lewis in 31 carries.
This is just a special back.
Yeah.
What I'm impressed with is his speed.
All right, they do make it 1st and 10 for Hilton Head at the 14. Lewis trying to find some yardage. Tough yardage inside. He's dragging Bluffton Bobcats down inside the 5. First down, it looks like, for Hilton Head. A Walgreens first down.
Look at how many players he takes with him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before they're able to hog tie him down at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 10 more. Now they give to Poona Ford, and for the 3rd time in the game, Poona Ford is in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Wow. What a great job. Great job. Great play calling, great execution. You really got to give a lot of credit to that offensive line, too, for Hilton Head Seahawks. Let's see what happens here. We got a player down in the field. But Skylar Korniak, 77 to center, and Brian Perdue and Lucas Castelvi, 72, the left guard and right guard together are doing a great job inside when they give the ball to Poona Ford up the middle. You don't go very far unless those guys are doing their job too, Bob.
Looking to see if Hilton Head will give Savannah Ryer another shot. She has missed her last 2. Or whether they will go for 2. Poona Ford is staying out there.
The reason why she's missed the last 2 is because of the pressure coming from the right side.
There was one snap that was low before that. So we've got a timeout on the field after the touchdown. 3:17 left in the game. 32-31 Bluffton. And this has got the crowd on its feet here at Hilton Head Island Community Stadium, affectionately known as the Nest. There is nobody laying down in the Nest.
You think the Seahawks might lend some of their soy sauce over to Bluffton so they survive their cramps, Bob?
I doubt it.
I do too.
Stokes Brown Toyota of Bluffton and Hilton Head in Bluffton, where you'll have a truly exceptional experience. It's time to drive a Toyota. Reach your peak at Lava 24 Fitness. Visit us on Hilton Head Island or at lava24.com. We've got a tough choice to make here in a few minutes. We've got to pick a Lava 24 MVP of this game, and it's still up in the air. Ken Cribb talking to his coaching staff as he walks back from the huddle.
32-31.
I think Hilton Head's going for 2. Nope.
Woman sophomore soccer-style kicker.
No, they brought on another kicker for Hilton Head. It's Thomas Farrell, the punter. Also plays some linebacker. Farrell is on for the extra point. They fake it. The pitch back to Farrell, and he scores! So they line up to go for 1. They get 2, and with 3:17 left in the Covert Aire Bridge Bowl, Hilton Head leads it 33-32. Ben Olaf, I believe, yes, he was the guy, the holder there. And he pitches it out to Farrell. Whoa, gets in the end zone and hangs on.
What a great call by B.J. Payne. And, you know, we thought that all the trickery was coming from Ken Cribbs over there at Bluffton. B.J. Payne saving one up for a crucial point.
You know, Thomas Farrell has had the 2 little pooch kicks.
Yes.
He's made a couple of tackles in this game, punted the ball fairly well, and there on a fake extra point, number 38 instead of number 88. Makes it hard when you're blue on blue for the other team to see that maybe you got somebody else out there to kick the point, and there's a reason for that.
And you picked it up, Bob.
Thomas Farrell now on to kick off. Crowd on its feet on both sides. What a game. The 10th Bridge Bowl, by far the best. Now Farrell gets his foot in it, sends him back into the corner, bringing it back with some room. Jay Middleton trying to break loose, gets up outside the 40-yard line. So Bluffton will have plenty of room to work with and plenty of time left on the clock. 3:07 left.
That's number 2, Jay Middleton. He's a junior, 5'10", 165 pounds with a lot of speed.
Bluffton has played some heart-stopping games already this season. A 3-point loss at South Effingham, and then come from behind wins each of their last 2 games, where they were 2 touchdowns down and came back to win. Bobcats with the ball. Alex Davis rolling right. Puna Ford trying to chase him. Davis gives a stiff arm to Cooper and ends up picking up about 6 yards.
Bob, I don't know how many plays Cooper has made, but it's just one fantastic play after another. Look at number 7 at the bottom of the screen. He's in zone coverage. You see the 4 short, and then he comes up and look at the tackle that he makes. I mean, just a great job.
2nd down and a long 4, almost 5 yards for Alex Davis. This time he's rolling left, looking for an open receiver downfield. Now he'll tuck and run and pick up a couple across midfield into Hilton Head territory.
That was number 44 for the Seahawks, Miles Weddington, forcing Davis to the ground.
3rd down and 2. Crowd on its feet on both sides of the field. This is a dandy. 2:08 left. 33-32, Hilton Head. Davis gives the ball to Middleton. Middleton gets 1st down yardage. Still outside the 40-yard line. Looks like they'll spot him at about the 42, but it will be a 1st down for the Bluffton Bobcats. A Walgreens 1st down.
You know, Bob, I think Middleton's up over 100 yards also in this game.
He's played well. Covert Aire has an always commitment. They're always available for their customers and the community. Check them out online at 911covertair.com. 1st and 10, Bluffton at the Hilton Head 42. Davis gives up to Hill, up the middle. Hill trying to bounce it outside and then runs out of room on the short side of the field, but gets inside the 40 to the 35-yard line, gain of about 7.
Yeah, B.J. Hill makes a smart move, getting out of bounds, too, stopping the clock with 1:48 left.
Now coming off the field for Bluffton is Jay Middleton. Alex Davis looking over for the signal. Now gets it, 2nd and about 4. Coming right to the wide side of the field, looking downfield, throwing it downfield. It's intercepted. Intercepted by Hilton Head's number 30, John Beatty, a sophomore, makes a huge play for the Seahawks.
What a play, Bob. In the 6 years we've been doing high school football, this has to be the most incredible play I've seen yet.
Let's watch it again.
Takes it away from the wide receiver at the last minute. Well thrown ball.
Almost over the line of scrimmage when he threw it. He was behind it, but he just took it away from Jack Ernie. John Beatty makes the huge play for Hilton Head. Now with 1:40 and the Bobcats with just 1 timeout left. Seahawks have just 1 left.
Bob, what do you do now? You're up by 1 point and you're backed up into your end zone. Do you line up in a shotgun or do you bring the quarterback up under the center and just run a quarterback sneak? You could be in danger of a safety.
You could. All kinds of opportunity here, both sides of the football, to make calls. Hilton Head usually plays, though, from the shotgun formation. It would surprise me a bit if they went under center. They've called timeout. Hilton Head has. Their final timeout. We'll take one, too. 33-32 Hilton Head in the Covert Aire Bridge Bowl.
On WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto Service and H&H Auto Body are deeply rooted in our community. Our friends became our customers, and our customers become our friends. H&H has earned a reputation for dedication to their customers. All collision to mechanical repairs to servicing your tires. H&H will take care of you.
We are completely committed to every client, sales and service.
And communication is key.
I invite you to see why so many people trust H&H. After all, you are driving our reputation.
You see Ken Cribb on the far sideline. His team down 33-32. He's never lost a Bridge Bowl. He's never had to play one into the second half. 290-20 in his 4 wins.
They're going to go with
They are going to go under center. Poona Ford and Khalil Lewis as the running backs, but it's just going to be Ben Olaf carrying for very little.
Smart play.
Yep. Bluffton has just one timeout. We'll see when they burn it. They're going to burn it right now. Bluffton's going to call their final timeout with 1:27 left. 33-32 Seahawks. They've got to run a couple of plays and then get a punt off under, I would imagine, some serious pressure that Bluffton has not put against the punter, so Hilton Head hasn't seen it. Look at this crowd.
Everybody's on their feet. This is fantastic.
This is the 10th Bridge Bowl. The first 9 were all decided by double digits. Hilton Head won the first 4. Bluffton won the next 5. Hilton Head trying to even the series in what has certainly been the most hotly contested of the Bridge Bowls. Bluffton led this game 18-0, and they were inside the 2-yard line to punch in a 4-score lead. Hilton Head held, scored just before halftime, dominated the third quarter to take a lead. Then Bluffton came back to take the lead. And now Hilton Head is up by 1 on a 2-point conversion. Second down, back on their own 2-yard line. And now we've got a whistle blown and a flag thrown. Let's see what the call is.
It's offsides.
Dead ball. Encroachment against Bluffton. That buys Hilton Head a little bit of room.
Whoa, what a penalty, Bob. What a bad break for Bluffton. Now you can go back and run your regular offense.
And they will do just that. Olaf back in the shotgun, gives it to Poona Ford. Ford gets a couple of yards out to near the 10. They need to get to the 12 for a first down, and of course if they could do that, they could ice it. Now we are third down and about 1. Boy, that 5 yards sure did make a difference. You're right.
Well, now you're out of danger of having the punter step out of the end zone on a bad snap. Now he's got lots of room to run around back there if it's a bad snap on 4th down.
Under a minute left. Third down and 1. Ford standing next to Olaf. Khalil Lewis behind Olaf. The give to Poona Ford, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Huge play by Bluffton, although the clock will continue to run, and Bluffton cannot stop it.
36, 34,
the play
33,
clock has not been started
31,
yet.
30.
And now we've had a timeout called. We've got an injured player on the field. It's a Hilton Head player that's down, and that's going to stop the clock. That's Poona Ford, I believe, and it's a cramp. He has played both ways tonight.
What a break for Bluffton.
That's a huge break for Bluffton. Still 31 seconds left.
I mean, they got to punt the ball now. You got to punt the ball. The clock's not going to start until he makes the kick. You got an opportunity, if it's a short kick, for the receiver, the punt receiver, to possibly call a fair catch, in which case you could do a free kick and kick a field goal, which would
you're making this thing way too
drama.
You're making this thing way too complicated.
It's possible. The ball's on the 10-yard line.
I know.
I think we're going to see some. It isn't over yet.
No, it certainly is not. They have it all at New River Auto Mall. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships in one location. Flu shots now available at every Walgreens store. And every day at Walgreens, there is a way to stay well. Butler, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. That's where we will be next week as Goose Creek visits Beaufort. It's going to have to go some to match the excitement of this one.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, one of the plays you might consider here is an end run of some sort, just to run up to 6 seconds and see if you got the first down. I mean, that'd be a gutsy call. Punting the ball is a good idea too, but you know, you just got to make sure you don't get a bad snap.
Now, do you punt the ball, or you've got Khalil Lewis, who has over 170 yards rushing. You have Poona Ford, who's tired. He's going to have to come out of the game, actually, because they called the timeout because of the injury. So he will not be a part of this offensive play for the Seahawks.
They're going to punt the ball.
The Bluffton defense, well, I think you almost have to, with Poona not able to be out there on defense or on offense for Hilton Head. Thomas Farrell, who scored the 2-point conversion.
With a great run, he got hit at the 1-yard line.
He could either be the hero
or the GOAT.
Standing in his end zone. The clock is running. 20 seconds left. Farrell looking over his shoulder. He'll have to kick it before there's about 5 left. Actually, you know what? They may take a delay of game penalty. Now, Hilton Head breaks the formation, and we've got the clock stopped with 5.1. Hilton Head, again, could take the delay of game and then kick the football and not give Bluffton much more time than the return. The officials
They may have gotten
debating.
an offsides call here. They got it. They got the offsides call. We got to look at this on replay. That's the game, folks.
Did they get Bluffton to jump?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
Talk about savvy calls by both coaches. What a call by B.J. Payne. This one will go down in the annals of Hilton Head High history.
What?
Where the coach wins the game.
What an unbelievable turn of events throughout this fourth quarter.
Look
the
at
clock
B.J.
is
Payne.
starting.
Look at him.
The clock is
Look at
running
that.
out.
That's it.
Hilton Head High has evened the Bridge Bowl at 5 games apiece with a stunning and thrilling 33-32 victory over the Bluffton Bobcats.
An arch rival, Bluffton Bobcats. This is a Adam and Eve story. Bluffton started the high school because all the other students used to go to Hilton Head High. And then they went to Bluffton when they started the new school 10 years ago.
The Seahawks are celebrating. The Bobcats in disbelief. Let's see. We'll see the handshake line here in just a moment. What a game these two teams have put on. What a great meeting at the center of the field between the two number 7s. Blackshear for Bluffton and Cooper for Hilton Head. Two fabulous players embracing at midfield. It was just in the upper right-hand corner of your screen moments ago as the Hilton Head players and Bluffton players go through the handshake line. This is a great tradition in high school football. Hilton Head has won the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series Bridge Bowl 33-32.
On WHHI Sports TV.
Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, your all-American auto dealer in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay.
Hey, I'm Alexis James. I'm here with the 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Unlimited. That means there's absolutely no limits. The greatest off-road vehicle on the market. Holds its value the best of any other vehicle in America. Come see me, Alexis James. Right price, right here, right now.
The dealer you choose is the difference to you. Butler Chrysler Dodge Jeep, 1555 Salem Road in beautiful Beaufort by the Bay. Shop local, buy American.
Hey folks, Mike Covert here with Covert Aire. You know, it's hot outside, summer's here, and it's dug in for quite a while. A couple of tips for you. Remember to change your air filter. Keep that thing clean, change it every month. Also, leave your thermostat set at a comfortable position for you and your family, and leave it. Set it and forget it, as I like to say. This summer, when the heat's outside, let's keep it outside and keep your house cool and comfortable. And remember, Covert Aire.
At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, now's the time to drive a Toyota. Now's the time for you to save thousands on a new Toyota car or truck. There's a huge selection to choose from, and every vehicle is clearly marked. At Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, we've got just what you need and know just what you want. Low competitive prices on our most popular models, and a level of customer service that's just out of this world. Now's the time to drive a Toyota. From Stokes Brown Toyota of Hilton Head, Highway 278 in Bluffton.
Welcome back to Hilton Head Island Community Stadium. The 10th Bridge Bowl is the best one, 33-32. Hilton Head wins it. Coach B.J. Payne, Chris Donaldson's got a little present for you.
Coach, on the behalf of Covert Aire and thousands of customers in South Carolina and Georgia, we'd like to present you with the Covert Aire Bowl and the Bridge Bowl trophy. Congratulations, Hilton Head. All right, sir. Thank you. Congratulations.
Coach, you get down 18-0 early in the game, and they're knocking on the door. Actually, Ben Olaf may have made the play of the game by keeping him out of the end zone after he threw the pick.
Yeah, you know, our kids don't quit. You know, and you asked me in the pregame, are our kids going to play 4 quarters? We haven't been tested yet, but, you know, I knew what we were doing. You know, our kids prepared all week, as I said. They don't give up. I couldn't be prouder of this team. They do it right in the classroom. We have a 3.6 GPA.
That's terrific.
We've done over 150 hours of community service. This team believes and they get it done. I couldn't be prouder.
What a game emotionally. You have been a part of a lot of football, a lot of great football in your high school and college and in your coaching career. This is right up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is without a doubt. You know, there's a lot of people. You know, this goes to the community. It goes to these students. It goes to our faculty. It goes to our students section. This game isn't just shared on these 65 guys and coaches. It goes a long way. And, you know, it goes from our little kids in the Gator program to the 1990 state runner-up championship team, telling us that we're back.
Poona Ford not only has a great defensive game, but you bust him loose on offense. Tell me about deciding to put him in offensively and what kind of lift he gave the team.
Well, we knew, you know, to be able to run the ball, we were going to have him, Jerome Maddox, and Chase Reinhardt all play both ways the whole game. And, you know, Poona was able to get some big key conversions for us. And, you know, obviously at the end of the game, Ben Olaf with the option pitch to Thomas Farrell is something we put in this week that I had ran at another school previous, and it got us to win.
I was going to ask you about that 2-point conversion. That was a gutsy call.
Well, we came here to win a game. You know, we didn't came here to go to overtime. You know, they've been in a lot of close games. They've been in overtime. We came here to win a game, and fortunately we were able to do it. But hats off to Bluffton. They got a tremendous team. You know, for us to make that next step after what they've been able to do the last 3 and 4 years in the program they've built, I said it last year, we're trying to get to their level. And I think we're starting to get there.
I think you're there. 33-32. Congratulations. Go enjoy it, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you.
B.J. Payne, the head coach at Hilton Head High. We've got a Valava 24 Fitness MVP award to give away. That's next.
Duck hunting season is in full swing. Now is the time for a Covert Aire maintenance and tune-up safety inspection. We cover all types of heating and air conditioning, ventilation, and refrigeration repair.
Bagged one.
And duck cleaning. We're out hunting duck everywhere from Kiowa to Hilton Head to right here in Bluffton. So if there's a problem in your neck of the woods, give us a call 24/7. Complete customer satisfaction is not only our goal, it's our business.
Hello, I'm Jenny Lockhart, news anchor for the Real Estate News. The Real Estate News is a 30-minute newscast presented by WHHI Television and is dedicated to bringing viewers news and information, especially for the real estate industry. We will be delivering headlines covering the top stories in the real estate world, along with more in-depth interviews with our Real Estate News team members. The Real Estate News airs daily with new editions premiering on Fridays at 4 p.m. Thank you for watching. I'm Jenny Lockhart for the Real Estate News, making a positive impact and leading the real estate market.
The Bridge Bowl is now tied 5 games Bluffton, 5 games Hilton Head. Nate Dixon joining us from Lava 24 Fitness with the MVP player of the game. Nate, hand it over.
Congratulations, Poona Ford. Great game from all of us from Lava 24 and staff and our members. Congratulations.
Poona, we know how great a defensive player you are. You had to go both ways a little bit tonight. You gotta tell me about busting out with the running game.
I mean, you know, I just do what I do, man. I just practice hard all week, just come ready to play Friday.
As much as anything early on, it looked like it was just your presence in the backfield. Gave Ben a little more time to make some things happen, find your receivers open, and then down by the goal line, Khalil may not get another touchdown, huh? Inside 5?
I mean, it's whatever, man. I mean, like, we can get it either. You give it to me or him. We gonna both get it.
How tired are you? You cramped up there at the end?
I mean, I'm good now, you know. It's just how we condition and stuff.
You don't want to play anymore, though, do you? You're done. You're done for tonight.
I mean, I can go.
I say he's the best player that I've ever coached for a reason. He's the best kid I've ever coached as well. At least 3 sacks, 3 touchdowns. There's a reason why this kid's as special as he is.
Well, again, congratulations on behalf of Lava 24 Fitness. Coach Payne, Puna Ford, congratulations. You've won the Bridge Bowl. You got some bragging rights now, too.
Yeah, yes, sir. All high school year, we've been losing. I just got tired of it. Senior year, we came out and got a W. It was a tough fight, but we prevailed.
You got 5 of them. Go get another one next week. Thanks for joining us. All right, Puna Ford, our Lava 24 Fitness MVP. Of course, Bluffton is off next week before they open up regional play. Hilton Head opens its regional play at Stall, and our game will be Goose Creek at Beaufort on WHHI Sports, the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Game of the Week. Yes, sir, you may.
Go Cards, I'm going to Louisville.
That's right. He's going to Louisville, and he's pretty proud of that. We're going to have the game again next Friday night. It'll be Beaufort hosting Goose Creek. We hope you'll join us on WHHI Sports with the Covert Aire High School Football Bowl Series.